The following is a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports. It's time for Pierre Governor Sports on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. The Pierre Governors on KCCR are sponsored by Agtegra, First Fidelity Bank, Red Rosa, Wheelhouse Auto Body, SD Savin, Wegner Auto, and State Farm Becky Pottsaba Agency.
Now Zabel will have to throw. He'll throw the back of the end zone looking for Kaiser. Up in the air. The catch is made to the 45. He stays on his feet. Kaiser, 35-30. How about a 99-yard pass? Touchdown, Governors!
And by Pizza Ranch, Rising Hope Counseling, Sanford Clinic, River Bottom Sanitation, Black Hills Federal Credit Union, Anderson Rumsa Dental, Home Care Services, and Country Carpet and Flooring.
To be taken here by the Governors. Michaela Sherwood put us an end to the Knights, and the Governors win it 15-6 in set number 5.
By Olson Plumbing, First Dakota National Bank, Boys and Girls Club of the Capital Area, Slumberland Furniture, AGE Corporation Ready Mix, Dakota Storm and Roofing, and South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection.
Tyden Winkler got a free rush to the quarterback. This is picked off to the end zone. Carson Stosier, a pick 6, and the Governors lead at 40-0. Right back at you.
Pierre Governors on KCCR is also sponsored in part by Beck Motors, First United Methodist Church, Zander Auto Parts, Birding Electric, May Adam, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Gales Gas, and Shane's Pharmacy.
Growers to receive it. Christofferson to set for Crop. Off the hands. That's going to be a kill. That's a reverse sweep win for the Governors. 15-12 in set 5. Abby Crop finishes off a 17-kill Knights. 15-12 in set 5. The Governors complete the comeback.
And by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, Graham Tire, Faith Lutheran Church, Access Health Fort Pierre, and CHS River Plains.
Final play of the ball game. 7 seconds to go. Kamshoff looking to backpedal. He is going to be sacked. The mountain has been climbed. The standard sets. 7th heaven. The Governors. 7 straight state championships.
And by Edward Jones Financial, Todd's Electric, Lamb Motors, American Family Insurance, Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, Missouri River Dentistry, Comtech, and Bank West. Now, with the call of the game, here's the voice of the Pierre Governors, John Winkler.
And a good afternoon as we welcome you here to the Pilk Fields as we are set for playoffs. The Pierre Governors take on the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles here in girls soccer in game 1. And then we'll have the boys soccer matchup coming up in the second of our doubleheader. John Winkler alongside Mendel Miller, and Mendel, for the first time ever that soccer has been a state sport, we've got a doubleheader of playoff soccer. The girls have been here several times. The boys hosting their first ever home playoff game, and there's excitement around both these soccer teams going into the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of what what the goal is, right? Is get a home field for the at least first round and make that season pay off for you, and then hopefully use it for your advantage.
Well, the girls are in a different spot than what the boys are in terms of you had the girls play Aberdeen Central the first game of the year, picked up a 3-1 win, and now you've had every other game between these two games. So you're going to see a different team than what you saw in the first game of the season.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure both teams have changed a lot and grown a lot. You certainly hope so. You hope you develop over the course of the year, and from game 1, obviously should stand to reason it's maximum growth, right, from game 1 to the end of the season. So completely different teams from what they were then, but the girls are number 3 seed for a reason. They've had a really good year and continue to grow and have some great results. And, I'm sure they're looking for a real similar outcome.
Now, we're also going to talk a little bit about the boys' contest because we're not going to have a whole lot of time between the end of this game and the start of the next game. Pierre and Spearfish saw each other midway point of the season. Spearfish has played well since that game, but the Governor boys are also playing super good going into the playoffs at 5-1-1. Spearfish coming in at 4-2 after that game. And 7-10 matchup, there's a lot of closeness between those two in the seeds, and as we've seen in soccer, anybody can win on any given day. So 7-10 matchup is as good as an 8-9. whatever you want to call it, it's going to be a tough matchup.
Yeah, exactly. The records there's a good difference between the records, but if you look at Spearfish's schedule, they've played such a tough bunch of teams. I think they've played the top 5 teams in the state, and all those teams are 9-1 at the worst, and 11-1 at the best. So they've had some really tough teams. So it'll kind of be a contrast there where Spearfish, have they benefited from a tough schedule versus Pierre getting more wins and developing that confidence?
The Governor girls will play here 3 o'clock is scheduled kickoffs. They're about 10 minutes away from kickoff. The Governor boys, it is a little bit of a fluid start time because we're not going to start the boys game until after the girls game ends, which if the girls would happen to go to overtime by any means or have a later game, then the start time will be moved back if the game ends either early or just moves right along and we get to a point of getting done and having hardly any stoppages. That boys game can start a little bit early, but we're going to have one video here on YouTube at KCCR Sports, so we won't have the video stop and then get the other video going. We're going to go with both of them right away as we are getting sent for kickoff between the Governor girls and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. 3-14 matchup. The winner of this game will face the winner of Roosevelt and Spearfish. If it is the Governors, they know they're going to be hosting. Well, I guess if it's Aberdeen, they know they're on the road. But if the Governors do know that they're going to host that next game, regardless of if they win or not, or I guess if they have to win, but no matter who wins the other game, they know they're going to host that team going into Saturday. The Governor boys on the other side, more than likely will have to go on the road unless there's a 15-2 upset, which on the boys' side, we saw a 16 seed beat a 1 seed just a couple of years ago, so it's not out of the question. Unlikely, but not out of the question. Mendel, before we take our commercial break here, as they're going to introduce starting lineups in just a moment, before we take our commercial break, biggest key here for the Governors in a game where, again, they're the heavy favorites, the 3 versus 14, but to make sure that they are that team to advance here today.
Yeah, I think anytime you're the favorite, you want to get out to that lead and don't let the pressure mount. Don't give the underdog a reason to believe that they can knock you off. Get out, get early, lead, and then just play the kind of soccer they've been playing all year.
Well, the Pierre Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles coming up here from the Pilk Fields as we are set for the playoffs. Back after this here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Let Country Carpet and Flooring in Pierre help you update your home or office with the latest in hardwood, laminate, ceramic, vinyl, and carpet fashions. With over 30 years of flooring fashion and solutions, Country Carpet and Flooring makes choosing the right items fun and easy. For the latest design in flooring, call 224-9297 or stop by 414 East Sioux Avenue. Country Carpet and Flooring in Pierre. At Wheelhouse Auto Body, we believe in treating our customers and their cars like family. Our service-focused team has over 50 years combined experience in the automotive repair industry. If you have a vehicle, big or small, that needs some TLC, Wheelhouse Auto Body team is ready to take care of you. Visit Wheelhouse Auto Body at 720 North Garfield or contact us at 605-494-0436. Wheelhouse Auto Body of Pierre.
People helping people.
Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Red Rosa Italian Grill in Pierre invites you to check out all the amazing things they have to offer. And they don't just have delicious food. Grab some friends and join Red Rosa Italian Grill for their happy hour from 3 to 6 daily. Stop in between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. to enjoy one of their weekly lunch specials. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Red Rosa Italian Grill, located at 808 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
Olson Plumbing understands the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without. Running water is on the top of the list. Olson Plumbing provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services for both commercial and residential customers. For fast, reliable, and honest service, contact Olson Plumbing. 224-6436. That's 224-6436.
Back here as we are getting set for a kickoff between the Pierre Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles as we go through the starting lineups. First for Aberdeen Central, they're starting 11, Elena Aberly, the senior midfielder. Number 9, Kiana Stillman, a freshman in the starting lineup. Kaylee Donuts, the junior defender, another captain, one of the captains of the team. Also, number 13, Kaylee Kiesau, a junior. 16, Addison Thorstad, a senior. Number 19, Kylie Stewart, a senior as well. Another senior, Addison Haugen, wear number 20. Number 26 is Kira Stillman, a senior, another captain for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Cameron Arneson, a senior, and then Gracie Lazansky is a senior as well, another captain. And their goalkeeper is wearing number 99, and Ava Beck for Aberdeen Central. For the Pierre Governors, their goalkeeper, Emmeline Swanson, having a heck of a year with the amount of shutouts that she has had. Jasmine Jost, the junior midfielder. Number 3, Allison Hutchinson. Number 4, Gracelyn Taylor, one of the captains for the Governors. Number 6, Jersey Understock. Number 7, Josephine Wirtz. Number 9, Natalie Flottmeyer. Also have number 11, Caitlin Taylor. Number 13, Lexi Hilmer. As well as also number 14, Ireland Templeton. And 15, Devin Van Roekel, the starting 11 for the Pierre Governors. As again, Mendel, you had mentioned too, one thing I was going to ask about is that, in soccer, than any other sport, if you get a lead, you can kind of change, you can dictate the game when you have a lead. In hockey, something similar to soccer, that puck goes up and down the ice pretty quick. In soccer, if Aberdeen Central jumps out to a lead, that's like a 2 or 3-0 lead for them because of the fact that they can clamp down defensively, or if the Governors can get out to a 1-0 lead, that opens up what Aberdeen Central has to do because they have to try and get the game tied, and that first goal is so important in the game of soccer.
Yeah, exactly. And when you have the lead like that, you can kind of play keep away. You can kind of possess the ball and play it back to your defense and play it back to your keeper and things like that, and just frustrate the other team and make them chase. And obviously, if you're controlling the ball, then you're limiting their opportunities as well.
We've got one more break to get. We've got the start of the national anthem coming up, so we'll step aside. We've got kickoff coming for you next. Pierre Governors, Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, playoff soccer on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Walking together in faith, living together in faith, working together in faith, that's who we are.
Hi, this is Pastor Sam Hanschke. I hope that our athletes have an excellent and successful season. I pray that God would continue to richly bless them. I invite you to join me in praying for our athletes during the year.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
Crunch early, crunch late. Like worn leather boots on a trail. Crunch like a pastry knife through pie crust, or steel-toed boots at a construction site. Here's to the ones that come through when the pressure's on, when it's crunch time, so to speak. For you, we do more than run the numbers. We crunch them.
This is Stephanie Sanchez, your mortgage loan officer at First Fidelity Bank, serving Pierre and Fort Pierre. I'm ready to crunch some numbers for you.
Wherever you're born to be, Stephanie was born to help you get there. First Fidelity, born to bank. Equal housing lender.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. You'll find a great selection of quality new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep vehicles, plus a great selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take good care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and body shop, along with a friendly financing team that'll do their best to get you into your next new or pre-owned vehicle with financing that fits your budget. Wagner Auto is your local, family-owned, full-service dealership in Pierre. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
Comtech is a total technology solutions provider. Comtech offers technology solutions for commercial, agricultural, and residential applications. For system design, telecommunication, wireless distribution, network services, cabling systems, security, or audio and video needs, Comtech is ready to get technology to work for you, not against you. Stop into Comtech at 2510 East Irwin Street in Pierre, or visit our website comtechplus.com. Comtech, your trusted technology solutions provider.
We're underway as the Pierre Governors get the first possession as they go from right to left on your radio dial. John Winkler alongside Mendel Millers. You're listening to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront broadcasting station. It is moved up here by Aberdeen Central, trying to make a run at the ball, and it was knocked away by Caitlin Taylor. And a good early defensive play by the Governors as the ball will come out of play. And it'll be a quick throw here for Aberdeen Central. And right off the hop, Mendel, a little bit of some uneasiness with the Golden Eagles making their way down the field.
Yeah, they got a good got possession when Pierre tried to take it deep, and then got a good long pass and got a forward sprung through the defense and almost got a through ball.
Here is a long shot that'll easily roll in on Emlyn Swanson to make the first save of the contest, and an easy one for Swanson as Aberdeen Central, they come in having scored 17 goals this season in 14 games, so looking at 1 goal per game, maybe they'll get 2, but if the Governors can put those multiple goals up like they normally do, you're going to see the Governors in a really good spot. But Aberdeen Central right now control the pace. Here's a long pass across through the box, and it's grabbed by Swanson. So no real chance for Aberdeen Central, but they've kind of dictated the first couple minutes of this ball game, or first minute of this ball game. Here's another turnover by Aberdeen Central. Gracelyn Taylor will step back in front of it. Allie Hutchinson will play it down the way. And Jasmine Yost waited on the ball just maybe a touch too long. And the Golden Eagles take it back again, getting it back in the box, sliding in. Swanson got a foot to it. It was able to break up the play. But Aberdeen Central in the first 2 minutes of this game has really looked good, really pushing the pace.
Yeah, they're definitely attacking, and they're winning balls and going right at Pierre.
As the Governors move up, that long through ball will easily roll in, and it'll be picked up by the goalkeeper, Ava Beck, and then booted way back across midfield, headed by Templeton, but it went behind her, and now another long run again, and there's a defensive play, Allie Hutchinson, that will play it safely to the sideline, and now a play for a throw for Aberdeen Central.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Aberdeen's not an offensive powerhouse, so if they get that first goal, that makes it even doubly tough because you know they're used to playing defense.
Taylor again looking for Hilmer. I want to go back across, and it'll be picked up here now, Allie Hutchinson. And Hutchinson will try and play it up. Picked up by Yost. Instead, it's grabbed again here. Yost had to go back for it. And now for Taylor. Taylor goes up ahead. That's picked up by Devin Van Rokel. But a offside flag is up, and the Governors are offside for the first time this afternoon.
Yeah, good look there. And got Taylor playing on the wing more. She's played a lot this year and as a forward, and she's playing on the left wing here, trying to take advantage of something here on the outside.
That free kick is kicked too far. They're looking to go to Kylie Stewart. And so now Taylor will throw it in. As that'll be knocked down. Flotmeyer will corral it. Ball will come here to the near side, and it will be out of bounds. It'll be off of the Governor's last, so it'll be picked up here. Aberdeen Central with a quick throw in. Touched along, but touched it too far out of play. Kind of Stillman had a piece of it, but nothing going for Stillman. Devin Van Rokel with the header, looking to get it over for Hilmer, and now it'll be picked back up, and the Governor's jersey understock starting to move it forward, but again, Aberdeen Central defensively is able to knock it down. Yost using positioning, able to leave it for understock, and now taking to Taylor here on the near side. Taylor with the left foot, trying to center one, and with a through ball, it will roll its way in, bounce its way in, and grabbed by Beck, the goalkeeper, at the top of the box. So 34 minutes left to go here in the first half. Just about 6 minutes gone by. The Governors and Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, no score. American Family Insurance, Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. This will be off of Aberdeen Central. Grayson Taylor looking for everybody to kind of move quicker down the field. But that throw in from Taylor is knocked away by Aberdeen Central. Templeton couldn't handle the ball. Now a long through ball looking for a long run, but Swanson will come out of the top of the box to play it back across midfield. It was knocked down by a Golden Eagle, then played along and out by Eliana Aberle, and then headed again by the Governors. Settled back down by Josephine Wirtz, and the ball goes up ahead for Yost, and she'll get a last touch of it as it goes out of play. Another throw here for Aberdeen Central.
You can see Aberdeen's definitely trying to work through their center forward up there and try to get that pass to her and then have her disperse it to the wings.
This is at the far end of the field, at the far sideline. That pass will come all the way through, and it's going to be easily taken here by now the Golden Eagles. Aberle will pass it down, but that's knocked down by Caitlin Taylor, and Taylor will circle with the ball, as that will get to the sideline, but it'll be off of Caitlin Taylor last, and it'll go for a throw again here for Aberdeen Central. This will be headed back. Looking for an opportunity. Lozensky had headed it, but no one there for Aberdeen Central. Comes back across midfield, and now Jasmine Yost again. Yost, that one's poked away from her, but she'll recover on the far side of the field. Yost moving down that far side, but ran out of room, and will go out for a goal kick.
Yeah, just a little bit strong on her final touch there before she was looking to center it.
So we'll see here what Aberdeen Central wants to do in their first goal kick. The Governors are playing up on the goalkeeper and back. Well, they'll use a defender for the goal kick, so it'll come out here the near side. Bouncing ball that's headed by Stewart, but then played back by Taylor, trying to center one over past the P on the field here at the Pilk Fields. Ireland Templeton plays it back over again. It'll come back across midfield. Aberdeen Central looking for some kind of offense. Here comes a run up to the top of the box. A shot was blocked partially by Swanson, and then a rebound chance was missed by Aberdeen Central, and the Governors come away with a huge defensive break to not give up that first goal of the game, and Aberdeen Central is going to be kicking themselves for that opportunity gone away side. And a good play by Swanson, not hesitating to go after the ball.
Yeah, really dangerous play there, and Emlyn did a great job of breaking it up before the Aberdeen could really get a solid touch on the ball.
So now it's going to be out of play. Another throw up coming here for Aberdeen Central. Got our first sub ready to check in for the Governors, but have to wait till they get possession as Zoe Bauer will check in. This will be taken here by Aberdeen Central. And again, the touch up, looking for maybe a through ball for a run. It will go down for Swanson. No one there for Aberdeen Central to play it. Might have been potential offside. Flag never went up, but the referee, the assistant referee, stood at that line. That'll be played up to Taylor. Her pass, that's going to be intercepted by the Golden Eagles again, up to the far side of the field, right in the middle of the field right now, as the Golden Eagles looking for the offensive attack another time. Another pass in the middle of the field. Again, Templeton takes it away. While Aberdeen Central has been able to possess the ball quite a bit, and the Governor defense has been able to really disrupt any momentum. Here's now a long through ball. It'll be picked up by Van Rokel on the far side of the field, looking for Flotmeyer at the top of the box. Her pass, a long shot by Yost that will go well high and over the top of the net, and it will go for a goal kick. Go down as the first shot for the Governors, obviously not on target. And we get our first subs of the contest. Zoe Bauer will check in. The 8th grader is in for the first time. And we also have Megan Brakefield that will check in for Aberdeen Central, as Flotmeyer will take a breather for the Governors. Here is now another goal kick that is taken back by Templeton and passed up for Taylor. Taylor, her through ball, looking to center one. It comes back to Yost, corner of the box on the far side. She gets inside the box. There's a shot that is blocked by Beck and then cleared away. And out for a corner kick, and the Governors will have their first set piece of the afternoon.
Yeah, good shot there and a good look from Yost. Sorry. Now you got me doing it. got out to the edge of the box and made a good low shot that was difficult for the keeper to make a clean save and forced the Aberdeen defender to clear the ball out of trouble.
So here is Taylor that's going to take the corner from the far side of the field. High kick to the back of the box, and it's going to be out of play off of Templeton, and it'll go for a goal kick.
Yeah, good placement there. I think she put it where she wanted it, to that back post. Just didn't get a good solid touch on it.
And there is not much wind at all here at the Pilk Fields. And by not much wind, we feel like there is no wind. There is some wind, but not enough to make it feel like anything in South Dakota. Graceland Taylor will pick the ball back off here again for the Governors. That centering pass touched along, looking for Lexi Hilmer, who's had an excellent season for this Governor team. And now it's on the far side of the field, back at midfield. And the Governors will play it out off the foot of Josephine Wirtz. Quick throw here by Aberdeen Central. We are almost 12 minutes gone by here in the first half. No score here between Pierre and Aberdeen Central. First of 2 games, as the Governor boys will have their first ever home playoff game since the sport has been sanctioned. This will be a centering pass, and that'll be played out by Aberdeen Central and rolls to the sideline, but not out of play for a throw quite yet. Here's now Wirtz that will work it back to the middle of the field. Allie Hutchinson is back deep and try to play it back down the field. And now the Aberdeen Central back going the other way, looking to make a run again. Here's another through ball that comes to the top of the box, and another save by Swanson, who comes sliding out. Might have hit her up near the collarbone, but she gets another huge save. And 2 big stops so far by Evelyn Swanson has kept this game 0-0. Swanson just a freshman, and Mendel, it's nice to have a very confident goalie in Evelyn Swanson for this Governor defense, who has played well for the most part in these first 12 minutes, but those 2 little lapses, good to have that goalie. It makes you feel confident that you can do that and afford to get away with it.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, she played all last year, so she's not a freshman without experience. She's been here before, but I think Aberdeen, you know, they're trying to take advantage. Pierre uses 3 in the back, and the 2 outside backs are both freshmen as well. So I think Aberdeen maybe looks at that and says, hey, let's try to take advantage of the younger girls.
Yost moves it up to the middle of the field, across midfield, and now a through ball for Van Rokel. She'll run with it on the far side, to the side of the box, looking to center one. It'll be at the top of the box where it's cleared away by Aberdeen Central and out for a throw-in. And Natalie Flotmeyer, who took a seat just moments ago, she comes right back in on the field with 26:30 left to go here in the first half. Devin Van Rokel will take a seat after that long run as well down the field. It is the first half. There is no score in a big first-round playoff matchup. Number 3 seed Pierre against the 14 seed Aberdeen Central. Winner moves on to the quarterfinals on Saturday. Governors win, they will host. Aberdeen Central wins, they'll go on the road, but they'll have to wait to see who they would, if they would go to Sioux Falls or to Spearfish. As it is played back out of play by Jasmine Yost. And it will be a throw-in here for the Golden Eagles. We'll have the Governor boys coming up after this. They take on Spearfish, a 7-10 matchup. Most likely the Governors win. They're going to be on the road in the quarterfinals. Here's Graceland Taylor, corner of the box, centers one, looking for Flotmeyer. Got a piece of it, but never got the shot through. It was blocked down by Aberdeen Central, but still alive here for the Governors to continue to play. Graceland Taylor on the far side of the field, looking to center one to the corner of the box, but it is taken back by Aberdeen Central. And now at midfield, looking for a long run. It is moved up here for the Golden Eagles. Allie Hutchinson trying to get back defensively, and this through ball will go all the way across the front of the box, and it'll be moved back down here by the Golden Eagles in the corner. Trying to center one, it'll bounce once and twice out of play, and it will go for a throw-in here for or make that a goal kick for the Governors.
Yeah, you can definitely tell what Aberdeen's trying to do. They're trying to break out and counterattack quickly. Pierre wants to get numbers forward, wants to create offense with numbers forward, so Aberdeen's trying to take advantage of that and counterattack quickly before Pierre can get back.
Swanson will put the ball down quickly and move it up to Wirtz, who will push it up the far side of the field, but then turn back over by the Governors. So still in the attacking third for Aberdeen Central, but a good block and try to clear it away was Lexi Hilmer. Aberdeen Central didn't allow that first attempt to get out, and it will go out for a throw for the Governors, and we'll have a sub as Van Rokel will check back in. And coming off the field will be Zoe Bauer. 2 8th graders, 3 8th graders, 4 8th graders on this roster. Bauer and Alice Rapp both have scored goals for this Governor team as 8th graders, which is always good for the future when you can see, the seniors playing well, the juniors playing well, but see some 8th graders and freshmen playing well too. Here's Natalie Flatmeyer. That pass will come here trying to come to the near side. Up ahead for Graceland Taylor. Taylor with the left foot. That pass is going to be knocked down by the Golden Eagles, and it will be sent back out of the attacking third. Allie Hutchinson got to it, and it will be played back here. And Caitlin Taylor, her pass back up, looking for understock, and then Taylor pops one up in the air for Van Rokel, and then it'll be headed a couple times, and then finally settle back down as Hammer moves it along, and it's going to be played back up here by Lozensky. Lozensky for Aberdeen Central. Her pass, corner of the box, fanning on a shot, and then a second shot will come through from Addison Salfrank, and an easy save that time for Swanson, and she's got 3 so far in the afternoon. It'll be a long bomb from Swanson across midfield. Van Rokel will lead one up ahead for Understock. And Jersey Understock, her pass is knocked down. Gets it back on the near side, right at the sideline, moving it down the middle of the field, or trying to get to the middle of the field. Van Rokel was offside, though, on the pass. Second time the Governors are offside. That's the only 2 whistles that we have had other than a goal kick or a throw-in. Only offside, no fouls yet committed from either side.
Yeah, clean game so far. Well played, both sides. Taking advantage of it. Not extremely physical yet. A lot of through balls and fast break type things, to use a basketball term for soccer.
Here's a through ball that will go to the sideline on the near side, but it will roll out of play, and it'll be a throw here upcoming again for the Governors, and we get more subs as Bauer will check in for Graceland Taylor, as well as also checking into the game will be Katie Hassler checking in for Understock. Here's Caitlin Taylor that will throw it in. That'll be off the head of Van Rokel, out of play, so it'll be a throw now here for Aberdeen Central. As we're nearing the midway point of this first half, 21:45 left to go here in the first half. No score still in the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Aberdeen Central has had the most shots so far. This will be at the top of the box. Words with a nice play defensively to clear it to the sideline as it rolls to that end line, but it is still held in by Aberdeen Central. Golden Eagles, that's taken away again by Wirtz, I believe it was, and the Governors now can go in transition the other way, but the pass goes behind Van Rokel and then cleared back across midfield by the Golden Eagles. This one looking for maybe a through ball, but went off of one of the Governor players, and now it's Lozensky again trying to send one through that was at the edge of the box. It will stay inside the box for Swanson to pick up and eliminate any pressure. So far, in the stat-wise, or the unofficial stats, 3 shots for the Golden Eagles, all being on target with 3 saves from Swanson, and 2 shots so far for the Governors, only 1 save for Beck in goal. This will roll its way out of play, and it'll be a throw here for the Golden Eagles. Maybe that it was off of Aberdeen Central, but we'll get a sub as kind of Stillman will check back in, and Lozensky will take a breather.
Be interesting to see what Aberdeen does here, because they are running their offense through Lozensky like 98% of the time here.
And her on the bench, and how quickly or how long she stays on the bench right now. Here's a pass to the top of the box. It is knocked down by the Governors, then popped high up in the air. It was wide of the goal, and Swanson caught it like a center fielder and will look to boot this one away. This will be a long ball that goes across midfield, and got a strong lead, does Evelyn Swanson. He played back across midfield, and now the Governors again trying to get the offense moving. Just 2 shots so far, only 1 reaching the target. Aberdeen Central again moving down the field. 1 player falls down, but play continues. Not even a continuation, just no call at all. As Van Rokel trying to take the ball back away, far side of the field. Yost moves up. That'll be off of Aberdeen Central and go out of play for a throw here for the Governors. 19:20 to go. And now we will get a whistle, maybe a injury for one of the, well, looks like everything seems to be okay. So we'll get back to play again. To throw for that was a quick question by the official to make sure everybody was okay. And then it'll be sent out by word so we get a throw, and a couple subs are ready to check in for Aberdeen Central. As it'll be Donat and Haug that will check in for Aberdeen Central. You also have Jersey Understock that will check back in and spell a break for Lexi Hilmer. So still with under 19 minutes to go, just past the halfway point of this first half, which also indicates, as you know, we're barely getting to 80 degrees, and there is no heat timeout to cut these halves into more of quarters. But still no score, still looking for that icebreaker. And so far it's been Aberdeen Central, the more aggressive team offensively, as Allie Hutchinson will boot this one away from Aberdeen Central and knocked down and taken by Van Rokel. Van Rokel on the far side of the field, her pass and not enough strength on it, and it's sent back down by the Golden Eagles. It does go out of play for a throw-in, and we'll get 4 subs, 3 for the Golden Eagles, as Lazinski's right back in the contest. Graceland Taylor for the Governors will check back in. So that's a quick breather for Lazinski, but one that much needed here, I guess, at this point of the first half to make sure that she can finish out the stretch run of the last 18 minutes.
Yeah, she's, like I said, she's pretty important for them, so I'm sure they want to keep her legs fresh and hopefully get her to take advantage of an opportunity if she gets it.
Here is the play for the Golden Eagles. A long run up here. Swanson comes out of the box to make the play, and again, they're looking to get to Lazinski on the run, and that ball went just a bit too far. Now Van Rokel will be that touched back to Understock and then moved along here again. That's going to roll out of play as they're looking to get it back to Kylie Stewart. And one thing, too, that you think about is that Aberdeen Central plays on turf for their games. This will go off of Taylor. This should be a throw for Aberdeen Central. It is. And all these through balls have almost had too much strength on it, whether they're overcorrecting or they really feel confident playing on the grass field instead of on the turf.
Yeah, it's hard to, they've played some on grass. I didn't look at their schedule that closely to see, but I'm sure they've played some, and I'm sure they've practiced on grass. But it is odd that the balls are too strong on grass when you're used to turf.
Here is a play for Aberdeen Central on their side of on the attacking side of the field. Now the attacking third, as Stewart will be off of the Governors. Another throw here for Aberdeen Central with 16:30 to go in the first half. The 14 seed Aberdeen Central, that one went through the legs, and that will be out, and now we're going to have our first corner for Aberdeen Central.
That was a really nice play by Luzinski there. Ball coming towards her. She uses her left foot to kick it behind her, actually, and try to spring a teammate.
So here's the first corner of the game for Aberdeen Central, just the second corner overall today for these two teams. And we'll see what the Golden Eagles have. To the top of the box, it is headed away and missed to the far post. And not a bad look there for Aberdeen Central.
No, not at all. A clean head to that ball. Just not the right angle to put it in the net, but Pierre, I'm sure, wants to be a little bit tighter on defense there.
So now with only around 15:30 to go in the first half, Josephine Wirtz moves it up ahead. We're all the way down the field, and it will be at the sideline, held in by Aberdeen Central. And right at midfield, two Governors around the soccer ball. And it's taken here by Ireland Templeton. I was about to say the football, but if I had to say it, it would be the football, not the football, as it'll be sent back down here by the Governors, and it'll be out for a throw for Aberdeen Central. Should have a sub maybe. Well, not going to have a sub right now for Aberdeen Central, who has the possession. Donat will throw it in. It'll be a left foot kick out by Templeton. Another throw here for the Golden Eagles. Another sub now for Aberdeen Central. Kiesau will check back in. As we get closer to the final 10 minutes of this first half with still no score between Pierre and Aberdeen Central. This is headed right back out of play by Understock. Another quick throw in. Governors got into the quarterfinals last year before running into the top team in the Mitchell Colonels in the quarters, as this will be at the top of the box. It's still loose and eventually cleared out by Yost, but not out of danger. Here's a long shot that will go wide. On the 5th shot of the game here for Aberdeen Central, out shooting the Governors right now 5-2 with 3 on target to 1, but still no score between these two teams. Here is Swanson with the goal kick. Quick pass to Caitlin Taylor with the left foot, moves it up. Understock can't settle it down, and it's moved back down. Brakefield, her pass, that's going to be off of the Governors and Hilmer. And another throw here for Aberdeen Central. That'll be Taylor that will knock it back out of play. Another throw here for the Golden Eagles. This will be off the shoulder. Ball is loose at the top of the box, held in by Aberdeen Central. Here's a shot that's going to go wide as they were looking for a quick touch pass, and that touch shot ends up going wide.
Yeah, I can see that, why Aberdeen has struggled a little bit. They don't have a natural finisher, it doesn't appear. And they've had some good opportunities. They're just not striking the ball real well at the finish to be able to put it in a net, but they've definitely created problems for Pierre's defense.
Do you like what the Governors have done defensively? Obviously, you like to maybe see a little bit more offense, but have you liked to see what the Governors have done so far defensively?
Yeah, they're closing it down, and, like I say, Swanson made some huge plays early to come out and prevent them from getting shots, but I think if they can just make Aberdeen feel forced and pressured, I think Aberdeen will have a hard time finding the net.
Here is the Golden Eagles again. This will be down the near sideline. That's touched out of bounds, and a throw here for the Governors. Ireland Templeton will check back in as Understock will come off. And I think that's also the thing, too, is that watching how this game has developed, the longer this is tied 0-0, Aberdeen Central feels pretty good. The pressure maybe starts to mount a little bit more for the Governors, but just one quick goal by Pierre can really change the tide of this soccer game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here is a pass that's at midfield. It goes across the center line, but now it'll be picked back up, now taken away, and falling in front of Swanson was Lazensky. Otherwise, she was in all alone with the Swanson, who did come out and make a strong play without hesitation. Now the Governors back the other way. Taylor's through ball is knocked down. And so the Aberdeen Central Brakefield up ahead. Stewart touches it along here on the near side. Aberdeen Central, that pass will come in, and Swanson's able to grab it just away from Lazensky, who had a golden opportunity, whether it was a little bit of feet getting tangled up, a little bit of a cleat that didn't come out of the ground. She fell in front of Swanson and never got a shot away.
Yeah, I think Swanson was going to beat her anyway, and she probably felt that, and like I say, tried to overstride there at the end just to get a touch on the ball. But again, Pierre can speed them up. They're going to have a hard time getting shots off that are quality.
In the final 11 minutes of this first half, still looking for our first goal of the game. No score. American Family Insurance, Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Governors with the throw in on their attacking third. On the corner side of the box, down by the end line. Now there's a shot. Beck knocks it down. The ball's still loose, and it was off of a defender on a second shot. Here is Taylor now. Taylor looking for that shot, but that's blocked, and it will go out for a corner. Couple of quick shots by the Governors, end up with 3 different ones, and only one save was made by Beck. Credit defender, and then 2 different defenders to get block shots. But now we got a corner kick, second one of the game, as Taylor will send that one in, but it goes on top of the netting, so it's out for another goal kick. So 10 minutes to go now here in the first half. This will be here to Graceland Taylor on that goal kick. Headed it over across the middle of the field for Natalie Flottmeyer. Flottmeyer will try and win the race. That shot will go just wide, looking for an opportunity. As we'll get a goal kick again for Aberdeen Central, as Understock will check in for Wirtz.
And you can kind of see the difference, in the two teams. When they're striking the ball, they're getting a lot more behind it and a lot more speed on the shot. And Aberdeen, they're hitting the shot, but you just doesn't feel like it's dangerous.
Here is now Aberdeen Central steps in front. Lozensky steps in front. She thought it was going to be for the Golden Eagles, but it is a throw here for the Governors. As it comes down the far side of the field. It is now again at the sideline. It stayed in play. Taylor knocked it down for a moment, but picked up here by Lozensky, and that's off of Taylor. So now another throw here for the Golden Eagles. So 9 minutes to go here in the first half. No score. Looking for that first one to go. This one will come close and right over the top of the tent. And where the tent is at, and obviously if you're watching on YouTube, you can't see where the tent starts, but there was no chance for us to even see where that ball is at. Shadow got lost in there as well, but thankfully it went over the top of the tent. Here is now Grayson Taylor again. Pass for Flotmeyer, middle of the field, looking for an opportunity to send one up free for Hilmer. Hilmer comes in, but it's just a bit too far, and is picked up by Beck. That was a fantastic play by the Governors, and the only thing that didn't work was the finish. And a touch from Hilmer just couldn't quite win the race of the soccer ball. On the far side of the field, it is Aberdeen Central looking to move it across midfield. That one will have our first foul of the contest. That goes against the Governors. And a free kick at midfield here for Aberdeen Central.
Yeah, and usually in playoffs you'll have a little more physicality, a little less foul calls, but it's been clean. I haven't seen anything that was really even a borderline call.
It's kind of funny too, you think about soccer and hockey, and you see the differences between the two, but as more of the technical side of things go, you see some of the similarities of you get to the playoffs in hockey, and not as many penalties are called against you. Not too many fouls are going to get called in the playoffs. You let them, the referees are more there to keep things under control, but not find themselves in the middle of the action at all.
Yeah, exactly. And, we'll see how this plays out, but Aberdeen definitely has a size advantage, and you kind of hope that that doesn't come into play, that they can't just be more physical and win it that way.
7:05 remaining here in the first half. The Governors trying to get to the attacking third, but it's moved back by Aberdeen Central at midfield. That through ball again, looking for an opportunity to make a run at it, but the Governors, Caitlin Taylor is the first one there. She'll chase it here on the near sideline and send it out of play just in front of us here at the Pilk Fields, as it'll be a throw here for Aberdeen Central. And sub coming in, Elena Aberly will not even come off the sideline, just pick up the soccer ball and throw it in. Templeton knocked that pass initially down, and then it was still grabbed by Aberdeen Central, then try to get one running through the teeth of the defense, and now we get our first foul against Aberdeen Central. So we went 30 minutes without a foul from either side. We've got one on each side in the last 5 minutes as the game kind of intensifies a little bit more. And I say that with the fact that it started out with a lot of intensity because it is a playoff game, but that intensity is starting to ramp up a little bit more as this game is tied 0-0 and nearing the final 6 minutes of this first half. That pass from Understock rolls off the back of the Golden Eagles and then moved up ahead. Now we get a whistle.
Another foul.
And there is no card coming out, but the referee will call the foul and the second one against the Governors, and a free kick here for Aberdeen Central. I think Devin Van Rokel was the one maybe to get the foul.
Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Yost, yeah. She got a foul and a stern warning.
It's not a Pierre Governor soccer game without Jasmine Yost getting a little bit of a warning with the foul.
Right.
She's got I don't know if I've ever seen a girl with more intensity, one being a nice girl too, but on top of that, the intensity that she has on the soccer field and on the basketball court. This will be here at the near side, and it'll be at a play off of the Golden Eagles, so a throw here for the Governors as Zoe Bauer will check back in. And did not see who's coming off. It will be Jasmine Yost that will come off. So a throw here for Graceland Taylor. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. We will have a halftime report for you, but right now not too many stats to tell you about. Ireland Templeton gets the pass back to Taylor, who will send it across to midfield. It'll be knocked down by Natalie Flotmeyer. A couple players run into each other. And it's now taken back. Hilmer looking for the pass over for Bauer. Now Bauer running down the far side of the field. Tries to turn with the left foot, taken now back by Hilmer. She left it for Hilmer. Now the left foot, it comes in, bounces in, and Beck made a save. Almost squeaked between the legs of Beck, but she will make her third save of the afternoon.
Yeah, a little bit awkward there, kind of a short hop.
Almost a handball against Aberdeen Central, but it's still taken here by the Governors regardless, with now 4:10 remaining here in the first half. This pass will come back across, rolls up the leg, off the shoulder, as it'll be sent back down the field. It'll be taken here by Kylie Stewart, trying to center one across. It will roll into the box and easily grabbed by Swanson, and no threat from Aberdeen Central. Boy, we're under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. We still have no score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. This will be knocked down. Van Rokel is tripped up, and that will be a foul. Not a meaningful foul, or was not one that Stillman was trying to do. And now we will get a potential card against Aberdeen Central. It will be a yellow card. That'll be given to Kylie Donut, who end up stopping the free kick opportunity, which picks up the yellow card, and we'll have Aberdeen Central. Addison Miller will check in. And so now the Governors can get everybody set up. Templeton will take it just outside the attacking third here for the Governors with 3:30 left to go in the first half. We'll see what the Governors want to do here. Templeton with the free kick, trying to put it at the top of the box, headed up in the air by the Golden Eagles. High bounce up in the air, headed again here by the Golden Eagles and Miller. And then the ball is still loose. Taylor racing after it. Graceland Taylor pass between the legs for Hilmer. Hilmer at the top of the box, looking for the right foot, the shot, and it will be just wide. It was not touched by Beck. It was just wide as she went diving for the ball, and Hilmer just missed it. And so now here for the what we talked about, the Governors being outshot early on. Now they're out shooting Aberdeen Central 8-6, and especially the last 10 minutes has been all Governor offensively.
Yeah, they're doing a better job of just right there, winning the ball in the midfield. Jersey Undershock winning that one.
Be out of bounds off of the Governor, so a throw here for the Golden Eagles as we get to the final 2.5 minutes of this first half. It'll be Flotmeyer, stepped on the ball, fell down, but got right back up and was able to make the pass for Wirtz back in midfield. And the Governors will move the ball well down the far side of the field. Zoe Bauer. And that will go out of bounds off of Aberdeen Central, kicking it away from Bauer. She'll pick it right back up and throw it back in for Hilmer. Try to touch it back for Bauer, but instead played by the Golden Eagles. As they move it up the far side of the field, it'll be taken now. There's a long shot and a save made. That one was in the air from Hilmer all the way to Beck, who made the save, who had perfect positioning to make her fourth save today. And then Beck will send it across midfield. Flotmeyer will keep it again here for the Governors. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. That'll go out of play off of the Governors. Another throw here for Aberdeen Central, and then Pierre will send it back out of play again. Another throw here for Aberdeen Central. Getting about to 90 seconds left to go in the first half, and we're still looking for that first goal of our contest. Be the first goal of the playoffs from the boys and the girls side. We're the first game of the day across the state. Grayson Taylor had the ball knocked away, but it will be a throw here as Stewart will knock it away, and Grayson Taylor now will throw it back in. With 1:10 remaining. That'll roll out of play again. It'll be another throw, this time for Aberdeen Central. In the final 60 seconds, this will bounce back out of play, and Taylor now will throw it in again here for the Governors. Here's a pass that goes in from Taylor for Hutchinson. Hilmer got to it, but then lost it, couldn't keep it in possession. And now Aberdeen Central again will send it back to midfield. Golden Eagles looking for a potential through ball. Taylor looking to get back defensively, as well as Flotmeyer. Got a piece of it, but now Lozensky will grab it. Lozensky trying to make a run down the far side, but Taylor is there defensively to knock it out of play. And a great play by Graceland Taylor, who recognized that Hutchinson had moved up, and then she came back and was able to disrupt any offensive rhythm.
Yeah, exactly. Good play there. And that's kind of what Graceland does, is whatever needs to be done at the time.
This will be sent back here across the attacking third out towards midfield, but Aberdeen Central trying to send it back in as we get to the final 10 seconds. Well, final 5 seconds, and that will end the first half. So the Governors and the Golden Eagles are tied at 0-0 at the end of the first half. No score in the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby and scoreboard. When we come back, we've got halftime stats for you. You're listening to Pierre Governor Soccer on KCCR. You're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your healthcare is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Did you know you have another option for your propane service? Nothing beats doing business in your own hometown, and CHS is your local hometown propane supplier. Whether you're an egg producer, homeowner, or business, we have propane programs for you, including contracting at exceptional rates today for the year ahead. Contact Ed King, Chris Carter, or Carlo O'Day with CHS at 224-5935 or visit us online at chsriverplains.com to see our hometown difference.
Slumberland Furniture is shifting gears and presenting their fall home sale. You'll find deals on items throughout the store with savings of up to 50% off retail price. Plus, if it's time for an overhaul, be sure to ask about Slumberland Furniture's special financing with 0% interest for 24 months. See us for details. We carry top-of-the-line quality like Flex Steel and Lazy Boy. And for every room of the home, the fall home sale at Slumberland Furniture. Slumberland Furniture on the truck bypass in Pierre and slumberland.com.
Back here at the Pilk Fields as we are at halftime between the Pierre Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. We'll go through the stats. Not a whole lot to tell you because it's 0-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby scoreboard. But it is out shooting the Governors 9-6 right now. Are the Governors over Aberdeen Central? 3 saves for Emmeline Swanson for Pierre. 4 saves for Ava Beck for the Golden Eagles. 2 fouls for the Governors. 1 for the Golden Eagles. Governors had 2 corner kicks. Aberdeen Central had just 1, and the Governors got called for 2 offside, and those are all the stats in that first half. And Mendel, for the Governors, obviously are still in a spot. They're in an okay spot, but I think Aberdeen Central probably feels to be having felt like they probably won that first half, being 0-0 right now, than the Governors do being tied, how the seeds are right now.
Yeah, exactly. I think if you're a 14 seed and you can take the number 3 seed to 0-0, I think you'd be happy, at the end and take your chances in overtime or kicks or whatever. So, but really Aberdeen won the first 15, 20 minutes of that half for sure and had a lot of opportunities. And I think they probably are kicking themselves a little bit about, maybe we should have had one there and then we'd really feel good.
Yeah, I think they're in that spot where they feel like they are they want to kick themselves of not scoring, but also at the same time feeling pretty fortunate that they got away in that first half without allowing a goal, because the Governors really came on strong offensively in that latter half of the first half.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what Pierre has to do. Is Pierre has to win the midfield. They're probably quicker and they're probably a little bit more skilled in the midfield, so they need to keep winning those balls and not give Aberdeen a chance to with that quick counter and get a one-on with the goalie, which is kind of what they're looking for.
Well, the Governors are going to be taking the second half here in just a couple of moments, here in about another 4 minutes or so. The Pierre Governor boys, they're starting to get loosened up, getting ready to go, because they will play in their first-round game at home here against Spearfish. We'll have that game after we get done with this game. We'll have a commercial break and pretty much get going with that second game, because they're not going to waste any time to get the second game started to play with as much daylight as possible. Also across the way and up to Watertown, the Pierre Governor golf team, they're in second place right now, one shot behind Watertown. They had a 4-shot lead, I believe, or a couple-shot lead on Watertown at one point earlier in the day, but Watertown has kind of stormed back. The Governors are 6 under par today. And 7 under par overall. Watertown just 2 under par, but right now still lead in the boys golf race. Luke Olson, Nick Bothan, both at 3 under par for the tournament, both tied for 4th. Ty Leonards of Watertown, he's not running away with it, but he's kind of run away from the Governors with it. He's got 9 under par. He's 1 shot ahead of Derek Anderson of T area, as that is getting set for to wrap up in just a matter of moments. Well, not matter of moments, but here the next couple hours. Tennis-wise, Eliza Mayer is in the championship in Flight 5. She is the Governor's opportunity to have a state champion, as the freshman Eliza Mayer and KCCR's own Eliza Mayer looking to win a state championship in her freshman year out in Rapid City. So we're pulling for the Governors up in Watertown and also in Rapid City over the next couple of hours, and we're looking for the Governors. And Mendel, before we get to the start of the second half here, the adjustment or what needs to be done here for the Governors to make sure they secure the win in the next 40 minutes?
Well, I think just keep doing what they're doing as far as getting back, and if they can pressure Aberdeen's wings and forward and make them feel pressured, make them take away their time, then Swanson can usually handle just about anything they can put on net. And then, more importantly is just win in the midfield and control the ball in the midfield, and then Aberdeen won't have those chances.
Pierre Governors, Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles tied 0-0 at the end of the first half. Back with the second half after this here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Access Health is here to serve you. Mission-driven to provide affordable, high-quality health care. Access Health provides personalized care for the entire family, including chronic and acute care, evaluation of illness and injuries, laboratory services, wellness exams, DOT and sports physicals, and immunizations. Access Health, affordable, high-quality service without the wait. Compassionate, committed, and convenient. The clinics of Access Health have been serving Central South Dakota for the past 35 years. Access Health, caring for communities, caring for you.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisors understand this. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Governor Athletics on KCCR. Go Govs! For all your investment needs, call or stop by one of our offices to visit with your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping wants to make it easy for you to get that lush green lawn and that yard haven that you've been dreaming of. Visit dakotasprinkler.com to make appointments for sprinkler system spring startup, service calls, fall winterization, and landscaping quotes. Trust Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping's professionals to get you through the planning and installation to make your landscaping needs a reality. Visit dakotasprinkler.com today.
Home Care Services is a private agency committed to providing expert advice and specialized care to those who want to remain living independently at home. Home Care Service has a team of nurses, caregivers, and administrative staff that offers 30-plus years of in-home support services to our local communities. For more information about Home Care Services, call 224-2273. Expert advice, professional care. Home Care Services, 224-2273.
This fall, celebrate the spirit of sports with Beck Motor Company, proudly supporting our community for 55 years. Whether you're gearing up for the big game or just need reliable transportation, Beck Motor Company is here for all your automotive needs. From SUVs to Silverados to sedans, our wide selection ensures there is a vehicle for every lifestyle. We're making a great deal better. Beck Motor Company, Pierre, your trusted automotive partner since 1969. Give us a call at 605-224-5912 or check us out at www.beck-motors.com.
Ferding Electric and their team of electricians have been serving the electrical needs of Central South Dakota for over 60 years. For fast, dependable service, call Ferding Electric for free estimates. Commercial, residential, and farm wiring. You'll find a large selection of light bulbs, including the hard-to-find fluorescent bulbs. Ferding Electric at 2903 East Elizabeth Street in Pierre. They'll do the job right the first time. Call 605-224-8684. Ferding Electric, 605-224-8684.
As we welcome you back, we are set for the second half between the Pierre Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles as we are underway here in the second half, as this will be a bouncing ball and it'll be sent out of play by the Golden Eagles by the Governors. A throw in here for the Golden Eagles as they go from right to left, Governors from left to right as we're just underway in the second half. Big goal upcoming at some point. I guess nobody has to score because we can go to penalty kicks, but somebody's going to find the back of the net before the end of this game, as Graceland Taylor will throw it in here for the Governors as it goes out to midfield, and the Govs are trying to get that offense rolling again here in the second half. It has been the Golden Eagles that really control the first half offensively. There's the flag that goes up in our first offside against Aberdeen Central today, and it will send the Governors to a free kick. As we start here in the second half, Governors out shooting Aberdeen Central in a 9-6 contest so far, but nothing finding the back of the net right now for either side. It is Natalie Flottmeyer as she'll turn with on the left side. Her pass back for Lexi Hilmer. Hilmer, the left foot, goes up for Van Rokel. She's in the box. That shot is off the foot of Beck, and then Beck will send it out to the corner of the box as Graceland Taylor will keep it alive here for the Governors. Really good look there for the Govs in that first initial attack. This one will come back inside the box, knocked back down. Here is Templeton with a shot that was going wide. It was off of an Aberdeen Central Golden Eagle and then played by the Golden Eagles out of the attacking third, and they escaped that first initial attack by the Governors. Here is now Aberdeen Central. They maybe waited a little bit too long to try and get Lazinski free, and Swanson will send it all the way down the field. And it'll come back for Natalie Flottmeyer, but the Governors looking to go right back on the attack here. Understock for Hilmer, now comes here for Jasmine Yost. So first shot was a good one for the Governors, just not finding the back of the net quite yet. Aberdeen Central again will send it out. The Golden Eagles were looking for an offside call on that opportunity as well. Some of them had stopped playing looking for that, but thankfully for Aberdeen Central, Beck did not stop playing and made the save. Here's Graceland Taylor again, the left side. That one looking for a centering pass, and it'll be sent down the middle of the field, but intercepted by Understock again. Her pass for Yost just a bit over the top of her head. She was able to jump up and try to settle it down. But Aberdeen Central back again here, and that'll be a pass that was from Arneson that is sent off the Governors in a throw here for Aberdeen Central. Good initial couple minutes here for the Governors.
Yeah, they've definitely come out with good energy here and taken the play right at Aberdeen.
Yost would center this one, and it rolled off the hip of the Golden Eagles, and it goes down for a corner, and the Governors will get an early second half corner, just 3 minutes into this second half.
And these set pieces have been big for Pierre all year, so definitely an opportunity where they can get a goal on the board.
Lexi Hilmer will take this corner here for the Govs, as she will send that in to the back post off of a couple of different bodies, still loose, and it will be sent to the side of the box for the Governors, and Caitlin Taylor will pick it back up. Taylor looking to now center one. That cross comes in, knocked down by the Golden Eagles, still loose in the box. He's trying to settle it down as Templeton, left foot goes just wide. Just missed it was Templeton. And Aberdeen Central's got to be taking a couple deep breaths right now because they've escaped two different times where the Governors easily could have this a 2-0 game. This will be a foul against Grayson Taylor and a free kick here for the Golden Eagles. Third foul of the day for the Governors. Aberdeen Central will wait for that attack to go down before they send the free kick away. But the Governors defensively are back. Allie Hutchinson, her pass is intercepted, but then sent back down. Is this does Aberdeen Central continuously want to take their time, especially a 0-0 tie? They want to take as much time off the clock, or they want to start moving a little bit quicker, or just move quick as the game goes along?
I think they'll probably want to slow it down if they get closer to the end. I don't think they want to go too slow right away, but it's, they're probably satisfied with 0-0, at least for as long as they can keep it that way.
This will roll out of play off of Templeton's foot, so a throw here for the Golden Eagles again. Templeton had it for a moment. Her pass to Yost just a bit too far. And another throw upcoming here for the Golden Eagles. Again, we've got another game upcoming. After we get done with this one, the Governor boys will be hosting Spearfish. First ever home playoff game since the sport has become a state sport. As this will roll into the box off of a Governor and picked up by Swanson, was not passed to her. Able to grab at the top of the box for Swanson, as it is still 0-0. Looking for that first goal of the game, and we'll get into that boys contest. We'll maybe have a chance to have a quick word about it, but they're going to be looking for a lot of goals. They're a high-flying they can be a high-flying offense. When they're at their best, they're scoring a lot of goals as that Governor boys team. Here is now the girls again, the Governor girls. Lexi Hilmer just a step too far away. Keeping possession of the ball, and it'll be sent back down the field. Josephine Wirtz will run after it, but Swanson will come out of the box to play it and go across midfield. And then Yost, who maybe baited the Golden Eagles into coming up on it, will take off after it. Now it's going to be Flotmeyer. Her centering pass just a bit too far for Van Rokel. And it will, at the corner of the box, it was grabbed by Beck before it went out of play. And that was a great centering pass by Yost, just a touch too far away for Van Rokel.
Yeah, exactly. And one of those opportunities where you have a pretty good shot and a pretty good look, but she made a pass that made it almost a slam dunk if Van Rokel could get a foot on it.
Here's Understock now with it, with the pass from Yost as well. And now it's going to be taking Templeton. Quick touch pass back to Templeton from Hilmer. She let it go. Understock picked it up here for the Governors. And now she'll find Flotmeyer, who will center that one. But that's too far in front of Van Rokel again. And almost misplayed by the Golden Eagles, as it'll be picked up by Beck. And the Governors are looking for a call because it was touched by the Golden Eagles. And they think maybe that was a play to the point of giving it to Beck. But the whistle stays in the mouth without being blown, and we continue on here in the second half with 33 minutes to go. And now we'll get a whistle and a foul against the Golden Eagles, which give the Governors a free kick. Big spot here for the Governors coming off the free kick. Taylor sends it to the top of the box. Flotmeyer have an opportunity, but she couldn't get a shot away. And it'll be taken back. Here is now Yost. It'll be the Governors still looking for that offensive attack. It will roll out of play. It'll be a throw here for the Governors and Yost. Now Understock. That pass will come back out for the Golden Eagles. Stillman. As Stillman now will look to send it up down the field, looking for Lozensky. Top of the box as she comes running in. Lozensky, corner on the near side. Gets around one defender, but got too far away, and the Governors are able to have three back to make sure that there was no shot attempt from Lozensky. And now again, here's Stillman. That pass will go between the legs. Arneson now. And that'll roll its way to the end line, but not out of play. And then the Governors will send it out. Templeton will catch the breather here for the Governors, as Zoe Bauer will check in for Pierre. Rylan Hammer, as well as also Megan Brakefield, will check in for Aberdeen Central. 31-35 left to go, nearly 10 minutes into this second half. And the Governors and Aberdeen Central tie with no score. The American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. It is 4 o'clock at KCCR Pierre, Riverfront Broadcasting Station. Bouncing ball. It'll be controlled here. Brakefield lost the handle of it. Now is Van Rokel trying to get a long run on a breakaway. Van Rokel looking for an opportunity for a shot. That shot, a save made by Beck. Had a little bit of pressure from behind. That ball went maybe a bit too far in front of Van Rokel, but still a good shot and a good positioning by Beck.
Yeah, good shot. She just took it wide a little bit too long and then took her angle away from herself, but good positioning by the keeper.
Hutchinson trying to battle off one of the taller Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, and she does so well as the pass will come here now for Bauer. Now it's going to be taken up here, Understock. We'll move it up ahead for Flottmeyer. Now Natalie Flottmeyer, that pass for Van Rokel. She was looking to her left. The pass was coming to her right. And then the Golden Eagles will send it out of play, so the Governors will have a throw, as we'll have Katie Hostler check back in for the Governors, as Ireland Templeton will take a breather. We get 10 minutes through this second half. Still looking for that first goal. It is Bauer. That pass again, that's broken up, and then underneath the leg of Lazinski, so another throw here for the Governors, as Wirtz will take this one. Another one of those freshmen for this Governor team. Wirtz, that one will slide in, and the table stopped that one. Mendel had his foot. He was ready to show the soccer skills off, but the table got in front of that one.
It would have been off camera, so you could have bragged it up.
I could see how impressive that was going to be if the table hadn't had broken it up. We'll blame it on the table.
Yeah, there's never a doubt.
Never a doubt. Here is a throw coming for the Governors again. I mean, you could at one point just at halftime of the boys' game get out and show your soccer skills in front of the camera.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
It is Yost now. That ball rolls up a foot and it takes a high bounce on the near side. And it will be Flottmeyer looking to try and center it. And Aberdeen Central, again, defensively, have been able to shut down any centering opportunities from the Governors. As now Hostler will try and send it back for Yost. Picked back up again. It's now Wirtz on the far side. That pass comes across and over as Caitlin Taylor will send it down the far side of the field. Now Van Rokel. Pass goes back for Hilmer, but that's going to be intercepted for Aberdeen Central. They send it out of play, but the Governors will get a throw on the side, far side of the field, just side of the box. Looking for the attack right now and try to get that first goal of the contest. It'll be Yost that will take the throw here for Pierre. It will roll its way to the end line, and it will be a goal kick. And a couple of subs will check in. Graceland Taylor for the Governors are back in. Nope, Graceland Taylor is told to stay off until the next time the Governors get possession. 28 minutes to go. Again, no score. And Mendel, the wise knowledge that you have, we had an overtime game a couple of years ago for Pierre in the playoffs. It is 2 10-minute periods.
Yes.
And then if we're still tied, then it goes to PKs. We have to have a winner, but there is 2 overtime periods, not golden goal either. You can score 5 to 6 goals if you want to in those 2 10-minute periods. It is going to be those 2 10-minute periods if we get to that point, which we still got 27 minutes to go, and the Governors are in the attack, but it is an offside against Pierre. I believe the Governors against Mitchell a couple of years ago.
I believe so, yeah.
And they got the win on a rainy
playoff
playoff game.
Yost, I believe, on the south end with a right footer to the left side of the goal.
Sounds like you're playing Clue there. It'll get across midfield here from Aberdeen Central. We hope that maybe, if we need the magic to happen from Jasmine Yost again, we absolutely take it. We'll see if maybe we get something in regulation right now for the Governors, who are tied with 26:45 to go in the second half. Hutchinson will pass it back to Swanson, who will send it back up ahead for Caitlin Taylor, who let that go. And the Governors, with quick touch passing, will find their way across midfield. Hilmer trying to send one free up forward, but it is Aberdeen Central again that will take back over. And they're looking maybe for another run. Governors defensively have not allowed too many of those long passes to go up. Here's a long ball that goes across, and Swanson's able to grab that one. So no chance here for Aberdeen Central again to get an attack going. Zoe Bauer, her pass will come back for Wirtz. Wirtz will send that over, and that'll go out of play. And it will be another throw here for Aberdeen Central.
Aberdeen has Luzinski on the sideline again now, so kind of a key time of the game here for Pierre to try to take advantage of that and push forward.
The throw upcoming here for Brakefield. Settled down by Graceland Taylor, though. That pass will move up, and Understock will pick it up. At midfield for the Governors, moving from left to right. Jasmine Yost, her long pass looking to move forward, got through the entire defense, but it rolls in on Beck, who is unattended to just pick it up and eliminate any attack for the Governors. The longer we go in this game, the tougher the intensity will pick up, and maybe a little bit more nervousness on the Governors' side and a little bit more free moving for Aberdeen Central, or they'll find themselves a little bit more nervous on their end as well. This will be taken here by Understock. That pass didn't have enough to get over to Yost, and now it's moved up ahead out of to the midfield, out of the way by the Governors, the far side, but it stays in play where Caitlin Taylor will pick it back up. She's trying to circle around the defender and move it up the far side of the field. But that is going to be broken up, and all the way down it goes, as it will be a run for Aberdeen Central looking for a cross. It was off of the Governor, so it is a corner kick here with 24:30 to go in the second half.
Yeah, good hustle there by Allie Hutchinson to get back and break up that cross, but unfortunately she concedes the corner.
And this is the second corner of the day for the Golden Eagles, as they look to have that first goal of the contest and put the Governors in a heap of trouble as we get the midway point of this second half. This one will come in, but that will not test anybody as it goes behind the goal. And so a goal kick here for Swanson as the Governors avoid any kind of danger on the second goal kick. And a quick set of the ball down by Swanson, quick touch to Taylor. But then the Golden Eagles almost had the ball back, and they will have the ball back. Yost will pick up the foul, and it's going to be outside the box, and it's going to be a good opportunity for a cross in for Aberdeen Central, coming off of this foul from Yost.
Just about as dangerous as a corner here.
This will be moved in, looking to go to the back post, and it went over the top of the crossbar. And the Golden Eagles almost found themselves in front. Lazinski is back in. That's the first shot of the second half here for the Golden Eagles. Spearfish is here. Governor boys, there's no question about the Governor boys being here, but Spearfish is starting to warm up, and they're aware that this girls' game has to end first before the boys' game will start. As Graceland Taylor will move it up ahead for Devin Van Rokel. Up to the far side, Yost now with the left foot will move it back in. Hilmer got a piece of it, but couldn't quite get back to it, and the Golden Eagles will send it out of play, and it'll be a throw here for the Governors. 22:40 left to go here in the second half. And it might just take one. Whoever gets that first goal, the offense changes for the other team, and a little bit of more of a hurry up will turn on the other side. Allie Hutchinson up ahead for Flotmeyer, but went underneath her leg, knocked down by Wirtz as they were trying to get across midfield, but Aberdeen Central again will take it back over. And the 14-seed Golden Eagles, who are hanging tough with the 3-seed right now, looking for the attack. They've got 7 shots in total, 3 saves so far here for Swanson. And it'll be taken back here. Hilmer another time, but it's grabbed again, this time by Hammer. Pass will go back for Stillman, as it'll be moved up for Lazinski at the near sideline. Lazinski will center one, and it will be off of Aberdeen Central, I believe. No, they're going to say it went off of Swanson last, and it will be a corner kick here for the Golden Eagles.
Once again, Lazinski back in the game makes Aberdeen a lot more dangerous, and she came way off of her central midfield position there to play the ball on a sideline and get a centering pass.
21 minutes left to go here in the second half. It'll be a corner, the second of the half for Aberdeen Central. And then we get a whistle before the corner kicks, and we'll see exactly where.
A little too much contact in the box there around the goalie, and Wirtz and a couple Aberdeen players trying to impede Swanson.
So here's another opportunity, a little do-over on the corner. See what the Golden Eagles want to do this time. This one will be touched side of the box, and shot off the crossbar, and then knocked away by Templeton. It'll be another corner for Aberdeen Central, but a shot that rang off the crossbar, almost moved the goal as far as that shot came across, and another corner upcoming for Aberdeen Central.
Yeah, good break there for the Govs.
So here's another corner, same spot to the back post. It goes all the way through the teeth of the defense, and then a centering ball that goes behind the cage, and it will be a goal kick for the Governors. Boy, the Governors catch a huge break. Aberdeen Central, you're either on the one side of it saying, hey, we're getting closer and closer, and you're feeling better and better about your offense, or you're saying, boy, how many times can we not score, and is it going to come back to haunt us? One way or the other is the thinking. It's got to be on that side for Aberdeen Central, and the Governors want to take advantage of the fact that it's still 0-0 right now. Taylor trying to pass it up ahead for Van Roekel, not quite far enough, and now it's sent back across to the midfield mark, and then Lazinski will try and send one down the field on the far side. Racing after is Caitlin Taylor. She'll win the race to it, and it'll be sent, and it will be off of the Golden Eagles, and a goal kick here for the Governors, and Understock will check back in. That's a big break for the Governors. You know, if you're Aberdeen Central right now, Mendel, are you in that spot where you're saying, hey, we're almost there, or are you in the spot of saying, boy, can we catch a break? Can we finally get one in? Are we gonna miss our chances here?
Well, I think that's always a thought, is are we missing our chances and how many more are we going to get? But I think actually they're probably thinking, hey, we're generating chances, and for a team that didn't score very many goals during a regular season, that's probably important for them.
Grayson Taylor trying to send one through for Flatmeyer. That was knocked down. Understock was over there as well, but it will be sent back across midfield, and it will be Allie Hutchinson that will pass it back for Swanson, who will send that one across midfield, headed back down by Miller, controlled by Templeton, and the Governors have it another time. Here comes the back on the near side. Wirtz racing up the sideline, and it goes just off of her leg, and it'll be out of play off of the Governors, and the Golden Eagles will get subs in before the throw. As
probably one of those times when they were wishing they didn't have any subs up, because Wirtz was caught forward trying to play that ball, and it was easy to throw it over her head.
And especially Rylan Hammer, who picked it up and threw, and then she comes off the field as well. So it was even more so that she probably really wanted that ball to go back in, didn't want to come off the field. So we're under 18 minutes to go here in the second half. The Governors pass, that's intercepted. Now looking for a chance to get moving forward. It's going to be for Arneson, but another good play from Allie Hutchinson, who has always been solid back there. Senior for the Governors. These seniors want to play at least one more home game. They want to play on Saturday, want to continue to play throughout the rest of the season and get to the state championship, but they can see for sure that they can have at least one more home game, and they want that to happen. These seniors, and someone like Allie Hutchinson, who has been so good defensively for this Governor team, has not allowed Aberdeen Central to break through quite yet. This is Graceland Taylor moving it up ahead here for Devin Van Roekel. It'll be then played back by Aberdeen Central, cross midfield, just a bit too far. Taylor is able to step in front. Caitlin Taylor was able to step in front of it. And now we'll get 3 subs here for the Golden Eagles. Well, 2 of the 3 will come in. And Aberdeen Central coach not happy with the referee. And now we're going to maybe get a yellow card against the Golden Eagle bench. And so that yellow card is already out, and the referee will make his way over to show the yellow card. And so it will be the second yellow card given to Aberdeen Central, one for the player, and then for the coach as well. With 16:46 to go here in the second half. The 14 seed Aberdeen Central hanging tough No score still. American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard. And so as the throw comes back in on the far side, Hutchinson slid for it. It was knocked down by the Golden Eagles, and it will go out of play, and we'll get another throw here for Aberdeen Central. And now we will get the subs that will check in. And Keesow will make her way in the game. Jasmine Yost will have a chance to get in there as well. As Graceland Taylor, you expect that Graceland Taylor will come off the field, get a 3-4 minute break, and go right back out on the field. Get a drink of water and get right back out there. And again, the Governor boys continue to warm up. The hard part for the Governor boys, Mendel, is you know that you're going to play quickly after the game is over, but you don't really know when the game is going to get over. So you're trying to stay loose and stay ready, but you don't have a full-blown start time.
Yeah,
and probably until about 5 minutes before the game starts.
If then,
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
I mean, you could get a goal in the last 5 minutes of the regulation, and then you're on, or not, and then you got to go OT, and maybe you don't get a goal, or you do get a goal to tie it up and go to kicks, and it's kind of like overtime in the JV or sophomore game in baskbasketball.
Yeah,
you're all ready to go, and then you got to wait.
Then you got to wait, and you have to find your way to make sure that you stay loose but stay focused too. That's going to be one of the big things. Those rain delays when it happens in the middle of a game is trying to stay loose. But yeah, and especially on a playoff game, on top of it, you're not used to having to wait on anything. You're used to the start time and then you just go. So they have to find their way. And obviously Spearfish is in the same boat, and Pierre might be in a better spot because they're at home. They know how to kind of relax a little bit during JV games and stuff like that. So they might be in a better spot. That Spearfish is, well, we don't even care who wins another game because Spearfish has nothing to do with Pierre and Aberdeen Central.
Right.
There's going to be a throw on the far side of the field for Aberdeen Central with 14:40 to go here in the second half. Again, the winner advances to Saturday's quarterfinals games. The Governors will host with a win, taking on either Roosevelt or Spearfish. This will be a long run. It'll be offside. Swanson was going to get to it anyway, but the second time that Aberdeen Central's offside. And if Aberdeen Central wins, they will go on the road to either Sioux Falls or Spearfish, depending on who wins that contest. That 6-11 matchup that is set to take place. It'll roll all the way down and be grabbed by Beck. As this will be back across again at midfield. Knocked down. Bauer racing after it. Bauer, that'll roll its way out of play, and it'll be another throw here for the Golden Eagles.
Nope, Pierre.
It will be for Pierre. And they'll back Bauer up a little bit down that near sideline before she throws it in. It'll be Understock that had it, knocked by Aberdeen Central Golden Eagle, and then it'll go off the shoulder. Nope, it was off the shoulder of the Golden Eagles player. Thought maybe it went off of Understock. We'll continue to take those throw-ins. The last two times I thought it would have been Golden Eagles ball, but we're happy to say it was the Governors. Here's Hutchinson, a pass that goes across the far side, trying to reverse the field here are the Governors. It'll be up for Yost, trying to run through a couple different Golden Eagles, and then the pass from Van Rokel is knocked down with 13 minutes to go. Now here a long run again. Swanson will easily come out, and then she'll let it roll into the box with no threat from the Golden Eagles, so she's able to just grab it and settle things down. You're in the final 13 minutes of this second half, and again, if there is no score, it's not like the regular season where the game's just over. We'll play 2 10-minute overtime periods, and then if we still don't have a winner, then we'll find ourselves into PKs. I've not been able to call a soccer playoff contest in penalty kicks. I don't know if I want to start today, but it would be something of a different sport or different type, as this will be knocked out of play. I wonder if they'll let us take the camera up behind and just let us. I mean, the extension cord's got to get all the way out there, but maybe they'll let us take everything all the way up there to be able to show it on camera that way.
They might let you, John. I don't think I have the pull to pull that off.
I'm not sure that I got the pull either. It'll be a throw here for Aberdeen Central. This will be taken here by the Golden Eagles. That long cross into the box. It'll bounce a couple times, and it will be Swanson that will grab it. Under 12 minutes to go here in the second half. Here is Jasmine Yost trying to move it up ahead. Flotmeyer will knock it down. She'll turn the pass here for Understock, trying to set one forward for Hilmer. Just a bit too far away from her. Taken back here by the Golden Eagles, and they'll try and move one up the field again. Long run. Arneson was trying to win that race, but it was Josephine Wirtz that got to it first, and it'll be a throw here for the Golden Eagles. Governors would like a throw in or a goal kick of some kind to get Graceland Taylor back in the game, but another throw here for the Golden Eagles. This will be Wirtz that knocks it down, and now taken back here. Bauer, that one goes off of the Golden Eagles, and there we go. We've got Graceland Taylor and Katie Hostler that will both check in as she got there at the right time. Understock and Bauer will take a seat here with 11 minutes to go in the second half. Just need one. That's what both teams are saying right now. This will go over the top of two players underneath another player, and the Golden Eagles will send it back across midfield, and Kiesau send it back across. Hutchinson settled it down. Pass goes up for Hilmer, and then up now here for Yost. Trying to touch one along for Taylor, trying to send her free with a through ball, but it was intercepted by the Golden Eagles. Then now back at midfield, Aberdeen Central again looking for the opportunity to move it across midfield. Van Roekel knocks it down. Van Roekel stays with it at the top of the box, but can't find one more touch to get a shot free. And it will be Aberdeen Central that will move it back down the middle of the field to the attacking third, middle of the third, and then across midfield. But Caitlin Taylor will pass it back across. Hostler for Templeton, trying to get a little give and go back to Hostler. Just a bit too far, and it's knocked away by Aberdeen. Another throw here for the Governors. 10 minutes remaining here in the second half. Still no score between Pierre and Aberdeen Central. Winner advances to the quarterfinals on Saturday. Governors want to play here at the Pilk Fields one more time. This will be a long run upcoming here for the Golden Eagles. That one a long ball that will go wide of Swanson. It'll go for a goal kick, and we'll get another sub coming in. So 9 shots here for the Golden Eagles. Still 3 saves for Swanson. She has not had to make a save in the second half. Although there was a shot that went off the crossbar by Aberdeen Central. This will be Swanson that will boot this one out towards Hostler. Hostler on the far side of the field and gets around to a defender. Now racing down the far side. Pass too far away again for Hilmer. And it'll be taken back by the Golden Eagles. And then Taylor will get called for the foul as she got too much of a push in. And it'll be the 5th foul against the Governors. And another free kick here for the Golden Eagles as they have it just past midfield for their free kick. As we tick under 9 minutes here in the second half. This will be a long free kick. An opportunity for the Golden Eagles. As it will come to the top of the box, bouncing a couple of times, and we got a flag that will be offside. The Golden Eagles score, but it is offside, and that's a big break for the Governors. And you know, hey, when you're offside, you get that unfair advantage. The reason why there's a holding call and you get a 40-yard play down the field, well, again, I don't want to say they're cheating, but it is called against you. So third time that Aberdeen Central has been called for an offside. That was the first shot we've seen go in the back of the net since warm-ups, but it still doesn't count with under 8 minutes to go here in the second half. And it will be Flotmeyer for Yost. Coming here to the near side, Van Roekel trying to get through 3 different defenders, and the 4th defender came in to knock it free. And it'll be taken Lazensky. That ball will be a long run, and now the Governors have to get back defensively, but another flag goes up and another offside. Looked like it could have been offside, and it does come up for the 4th time that the Golden Eagles will get called for it, and it will be now 7.5 minutes to go. See if the Governors can get one here late in this contest. Got to get something here to avoid overtime. It'll be Grayson Taylor now for Yost. Yost trying to move it in. Pick back to Lexi Hilmer. Hilmer maybe looking for a long shot. She's scored a couple times from outside the box. She's dribbling it in, but it was knocked away by the Golden Eagles. And now we get a whistle and a foul against the Governors. So another free kick here for Aberdeen Central. We get now down to near 6.5 minutes to go in the second half. Just one shot here can be the difference in this contest. One shot in the next 6.5 minutes probably will be the difference. And this ball is bouncing high up in the air. It'll be now Flotmeyer trying to step through the defense again, but it will be Aberdeen Central that knocks away Graceland Taylor on the far side. Looking to try and settle it in. Across goes to the top of the box. Van Rokel knocks it down. It's Templeton with a shot, but right to back to make another save. She's had great positioning, 7 saves on the afternoon for Beck, and we still remain scoreless. This will be Aberdeen Central throw in here. Now on the other side, the Governor's starting to get maybe a little frustrated. They haven't been able to break through yet.
Yeah, it's been a while and haven't had a lot of opportunities here in the last 10, 15 minutes. So you can kind of sense that they're looking a little extra hard for that goal.
Worst of the pass here for Van Rokel, but that's going to be knocked away by Lozensky. Now the pass will go up free for Kiesau. Kiesau still has it for the Golden Eagles. Taylor stepped up to take it away, and now it's going to be grabbed by Graceland Taylor for Van Rokel. That went through 2 different players. Yost with a long race to it on the sideline. She's able to keep it in play. It was knocked away by the Golden Eagles, and it should be a throw.
Corner, I think.
I think it's going to be a corner, and it will be a corner. The Aberdeen Central coach was looking for a foul, but it's going to be a corner for the Governors. They're 4th, and now here with 5 minutes to go, an opportunity to take the lead. Lexi Hilmer will take the corner piece. So the Governor's best offense is coming from corners and set pieces here this afternoon.
Yeah, they've been dangerous every time.
This will be for Lexi Hilmer. She'll go with the left foot from the near side. Top of the box, back. And that one will be wide of everybody, or right through everybody. Looking to go back post again. And then it will roll its way out of play, and it'll be a throw here for Aberdeen Central.
Yeah, just missed Graceland Taylor there on the back post.
This will be kept alive by the Governors as they're looking to get back to the attacking third. Intercepted by Aberdeen Central with 4:20 to go, and now we get a whistle. And it'll be another foul. This will go against Yost. And it'll be another free kick here for the Golden Eagles. And boy, you can really feel the intensity pick up here in the final 5 minutes, now final 4 minutes of the second half, with it still being no score.
Yeah, both teams, I think, kind of realize that a goal here probably is even more lethal than a goal in overtime.
This will be knocked down. Here's played by Hilmer up for Yost. That one comes all the way through, but no one is there for the Governors, and it rolls in on Beck to easily grab it, and it will remain here in the arms of Beck. 3.5 minutes to go. It'll be sent up here for the Golden Eagles. We're about, if you're watching on YouTube, we're about 3 seconds behind. Swanson doesn't get all of it off the right of her foot, and it will roll out of play for a throw in here for the Golden Eagles in the attacking third. Ireland Templeton, who is out of the game right now, she's standing at midfield looking to check back in. This will be a high shot, and Swanson will come down with it. Wasn't necessarily on target, but Swanson's able to pick it up and keep it moving here for the Governors.
Yeah, I had to battle the sun a little bit from that angle as well.
We'll be battling the sun in our broadcast next in the boys contest. We're down to under 3 minutes to go here in the second half. Again, if no scoring has happened here in the next 3 minutes, we'll have 2 10-minute overtime sessions to try and get a winner that way and get somebody to break through. If not, then we go to penalty kicks to determine a winner. This will be now at the top of the box here, an opportunity for the Golden Eagles, a shot, and they score. It is going to be Stillman that scores to make it 1-0 with 2:30 to go here in the second half. 2:26 remaining here in the second half, and Stillman gives Aberdeen Central a 1-0 lead. They finally break through the defense of the Governors, and now it's clamped down defensive time for the next 2:26 for Aberdeen Central.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of desperation here from Pierre trying to get numbers forward, and Aberdeen's just going to be clearing the ball out of bounds and doing everything they can not to give up a corner kick.
So now here with 2:26 to go. After we restart, the Governors have to find one quickly here. They're going to move everybody up. They're going to be very aggressive on offense. This will be a throw in here, side of the box for the Governors on the near side. So they've got a good start to try to get this game tied back up here with 2:20 to go. A lot of tension on both sides. One being real reserved with their excitement, the other trying to stay composed and stay poised here the next 2 minutes. This will be taken here by the Governors. That pass, Van Rokel will head it back to Hilmer. Governors want to find a way to get a shot through here, but the Golden Eagles defensively have to be very, very good. It'll be Wirtz. Nope, that's instead going to be Hilmer that will take the throw. Understock will settle it down. Pass try to go back to Hilmer. She was knocked down, but it will now be Hilmer that will throw it back in. It'll be Understock back for Allie Hutchinson, who's moved up offensively. Gracelyn Taylor with under 90 seconds to go here in the second half. Allie Hutchinson trying to keep it alive. Maybe moved up ahead. It'll come back here for Caitlin Taylor with 1:15 to go in the second half. The Governors are down 1-0. Stillman has the lone goal at the top of the box, was able to beat Emlyn Swanson. And so now here is Templeton. That pass will go down the near side of the field with 1 minute to go. It'll be out of play, throw in here for the Governors. Quick throw back in. It'll be Hilmer looking to get free for a shot at the corner of the box. That shot was blocked by the Golden Eagles. Templeton trying to knock it down, but instead it goes back the other way. 40 seconds to go here in the second half. Swanson kicks it back up ahead. Aberdeen Central will boot it back down the field again. They're going to play keep away and keep it on the other side of the field. Down to 30 seconds to go. Swanson will settle it down. Governors have maybe one more attack up the field, as this will be Taylor with a little bit of a push. They allow play to continue. Templeton up ahead here for, now looking to try and get it for Hutchinson with 15 seconds to go. This will go all the way down, and Aberdeen Central can feel it right now with 10 seconds remaining. And it will go all the way down, and that will pretty much do it. Aberdeen Central will upset the Pierre Governors 1-0 on a goal from Stillman with 2:26 to go here in the second half. And the Golden Eagles stun the Governors. They get outshot by Pierre 13-10, but their last shot was the good one for Aberdeen Central. And Stillman wins it for Aberdeen Central. 1-0 is the final score. We got to take our commercial break. We got to get things moved back around for the Governor boys to take on Spearfish coming up next. You're listening to Pierre Governor Soccer on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of Pierre Governor Sports. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes from the South Dakota State Capitol building and right down the road from where the Pierre Governors play. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre. Go Govs!
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
Hello. I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm South Dakota Attorney General Marty Jackley. If you are a crime victim, there is a way you can stay updated on your case. Crime victims can access the statewide Automated Victim Information and Notification System, or SAVIN. This free service provides victims with important criminal information and notifications. For more information, call 1-844-299-4608 or go to savin.sd.gov.
Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of Pierre Governor Sports. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes from the South Dakota State Capitol building and right down the road from where the Pierre Governors play. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre. Go Govs!
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
Comtech is a total technology solutions provider. Comtech offers technology solutions for commercial, agricultural, and residential applications. For system design, telecommunication, wireless distribution, network services, cabling systems, security, or audio and video needs, Comtech is ready to get technology to work for you, not against you. Stop into Comtech at 2510 East Irwin Street in Pierre or visit our website comtechplus.com. Comtech, your trusted technology solutions provider. AGE Corporation's Contractors and Crane Services, proud supporter of Pierre Governor football. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That's 223-2732. Proud supporter of local sports. Have you assessed the condition of your roof at your home or business? Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters can help. Since 2010, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters has been helping their customers in Pierre, Fort Pierre, and all surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the professionals at Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters know how to get the job done. Specializing in all types of roofing, they'll make sure to find the right fit for you and your home. Give them a call at 605-280-9797 or get a free quote on their website at dakotastормroofing.com. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters, reliable roofing for your peace of mind.
Sanford Health Pierre Clinic provides comprehensive and convenient care to Pierre, South Dakota, and its surrounding communities. We care for all your health needs, including preventive care, pediatric health, annual checkups, chronic disease care, and more. Schedule an appointment today at 605-224-0369. Ask about our heart health specialists. Visit this clinic on the third Wednesday every month. Sanford Health Clinic, Pierre, 605-224-0369. As we welcome you back, we are getting sent for the boys contest between Pierre and Spearfish. John Winkler alongside Mendel Miller as we are just about set and ready to go for that contest as the Govs girls fall in a heartbreaker in a 1-0 loss with Stillman picking up the lone goal of the contest with just 2:26 to go. And now, Mendel, this boys contest, maybe we see a few more goals, but I don't know if you can get any tighter, but this game could be really tight for these two. Yeah. Let me unmute your mic there.
I know how you are.
I didn't know if I had it right the first time. The sun's getting in the way.
What? Yeah. No, I guess. So yeah, I mean, I think this is a really even match. You know, 7-10 obviously is usually a pretty even match, but more so here. Right? You know, we talked a little bit in the pregame about Spearfish. They've played a really difficult schedule and played some really good teams. So there might be a reason that their record's not quite as good, but Pierre's playing really well and certainly deserving of the home field as well. So I think it'll be much like the girls' game. You know, the girls' game is a really good game. I mean, that's there's nothing wrong with that soccer game. Everybody played hard, and there was opportunities both ways, and Aberdeen got the one opportunity that they were able to finish on, and you know, that's the difference in a game, and that could be what we're looking at here, although I kind of tend to agree with you. I think it'll be more of a 3-2 game than a 1-0 game.
I was going to say, we might have a goal in the last couple minutes of this game, but there should be some more goals to be scored during the game. Another thing that for the Governors have been very, very close so far today, the Governor golf team is tied with Watertown. Luke Olson, Nick Bothan are in the final hole, and Watertown's got one more guy to go. So they are as neck and neck as possible, which I believe if they're tied, it goes to who has the best fifth place golfer. So I didn't look to see how close that was, if the Governors would have it, or maybe if Watertown would have it. And then you see, oh well, you got to go for it because we're not going to win the tiebreaker. So you go try and you put a little extra oomph on a shot, or you try and go for a birdie instead of a par, or whatever it might be. So they're coming down to the wire. Liza Mayer, she did fall in the Flight 5 championship in tennis, so she does get second place. Still a great finish for a freshman in her first year at the state tournament. But a wild day for Pierre Governor sports, and hopefully we can end on the right note with the Governor boys soccer team and golf team picking up wins today.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're looking at that golf match and following along, Olson and Bothan, two seniors, you can't ask for anything more of people that you'd want to put the weight on, and so much experience that they've played varsity for so long, and there's the skill that they have. You gotta feel pretty good about Pierre's chances. Of course, Watertown, obviously they have their best golfer representing them on the last hole too, so it's definitely going to be a battle. But there's probably that anybody on that team is capable, but Olson and Bothan is, you feel you'll take your chances.
Well, now as I look at the refresh, it looks like the Governors are 2 shots back of the Watertown Arrows. So the Arrows might have come away with the team championship, but the Governors fought till the very end. Nick Bothan was going to potentially finish in 4th place. Still opportunity of maybe jumping up another spot, but looking like he's going to jump in the 4th place. And Luke Olson and Lincoln Husko both finished in the top 10 as well for the Pierre Governor golf team. But so far, it's been an exciting day. We hope that that you've enjoyed that first game to a certain point. Obviously, you love to see the Governors have got the win, and a heartbreaking loss for Pierre. We'll see how then in this second game with the start. Should be here probably within the next 5 minutes to get us going, as they're just kind of waiting on I think the referees were, they're refereeing both games, so they were going to be taking a quick break before they got going, but we wanted to make sure that we got to you here this afternoon. Governors are the 7th seed, Spearfish the 10th seed. The winner of this contest will face the winner of Lincoln and Sturgis. That's a 2:15 matchup, which will be Saturday. Most indications are if the Governors win, they're going to go to Sioux Falls and take on the Lincoln Patriots. Now, obviously, if the Governors do win, they have a chance. If Sturgis does pull off the upset, they'll be back here on Saturday for an opportunity to play at home. But that's out of the thoughts of this Governor team right now. They want to win their first ever home playoff soccer game since the sport has been sanctioned by the state. This is their first chance to play at home in front of the fans in the playoff soccer game. They want to make sure that they come out with a win and not worry about who they're going to play on Saturday.
Yeah, exactly. You got to focus on the task at hand, and that is a serious matchup here. They can't afford to look past it by any means, and I think they just want to enjoy the moment, like you said, a first opportunity to host a playoff game, and I'm sure there's some nerves and things like that go along with that, but you got to let the home crowd pull you through that and just go play and go focus.
Captains are getting set with the coaches to get everything lined up and ready to go. We'll take another break. We'll come back and get you set for a kickoff between the Pierre Governors and the Spearfish Spartans in the boys contest as we continue our doubleheader of playoff soccer here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Let Country Carpet and Flooring in Pierre help you update your home or office with the latest in hardwood, laminate, ceramic, vinyl, and carpet fashions. With over 30 years of flooring fashion and solutions, Country Carpet and Flooring makes choosing the right items fun and easy. For the latest design in flooring, call 224-9297 or stop by 414 East Sioux Avenue. Country Carpet and Flooring in Pierre. At Wheelhouse Auto Body, we believe in treating our customers and their cars like family. Our service-focused team has over 50 years combined experience in the automotive repair industry. If you have a vehicle, big or small, that needs some TLC, Wheelhouse Auto Body team is ready to take care of you. Visit Wheelhouse Auto Body at 720 North Garfield or contact us at 605-494-0436. Wheelhouse Auto Body of Pierre.
People helping people.
Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Red Rosa Italian Grill in Pierre invites you to check out all the amazing things they have to offer. And they don't just have delicious food. Grab some friends and join Red Rosa Italian Grill for their happy hour from 3 to 6 daily. Stop in between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. to enjoy one of their weekly lunch specials. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Red Rosa Italian Grill, located at 808 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
Olson Plumbing understands the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without. Running water is on the top of the list. Olson Plumbing provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services for both commercial and residential customers. For fast, reliable, and honest service, contact Olson Plumbing. 224-6436. That's 224-6436.
Walking together in faith, living together in faith, working together in faith, that's who we are.
Hi, this is Pastor Sam Hanschke. I hope that our athletes have an excellent and successful season. I pray that God would continue to richly bless them. I invite you to join me in praying for our athletes during the year.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
Crunch early, crunch late. Like worn leather boots on a trail. Crunch like a pastry knife through pie crust or steel-toed boots at a construction site. Here's to the ones that come through when the pressure's on. When it's crunch time, so to speak. For you, we do more than run the numbers. We crunch them.
This is Stephanie Sanchez, your mortgage loan officer at First Fidelity Bank, serving Pierre and Fort Pierre. I'm ready to crunch some numbers for you.
Wherever you're born to be, Stephanie was born to help you get there. First Fidelity, born to bank. Equal housing lender.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. You'll find a great selection of quality new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep vehicles, plus a great selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take good care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and body shop, along with a friendly financing team that'll do their best to get you into your next new or pre-owned vehicle with financing that fits your budget. Wagner Auto is your local, family-owned, full-service dealership in Pierre. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC. 224-6627.
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
Comtech is a total technology solutions provider. Comtech offers technology solutions for commercial, agricultural, and residential applications. For system design, telecommunication, wireless distribution, network services, cabling systems, security, or audio and video needs, Comtech is ready to get technology to work for you, not against you. Stop into Comtech at 2510 East Irwin Street in Pierre, or visit our website comtechplus.com. Comtech, your trusted technology solutions provider.
As we welcome you back, we are getting set for a kickoff between the Pierre Governors and the Spearfish Spartans. John Winkler alongside Mendel Miller as we are closing in just a couple minutes away from a kickoff as we look at the starting lineups. First for the Spearfish Spartans, Caleb Verhorst, a sophomore midfielder. Number 5, Jay Sanford, a captain for the Spartans. Number 7, Riley Polreis. Number 8, Trey Ludens, another captain, another senior for the Spearfish Spartans. Ryder Niesitz wearing number 9. Wearing number 11 is Isaac Ranick. Number 12 is Leo Eisberg. Number 14, Tegan Geppert. And number 20, Owen Shave. And 22, Ethan Croft, with the goalkeeper being Ryder Albright, the junior for the Spearfish Spartans. For the Pierre Governors, Javier Pretel Alegre, wearing number 5, a junior for the Governors. One of the captains, Weston Northrup, is in the starting lineup as well, a senior. Jacoby LaRush, a sophomore. Caden Ahart's a sophomore. Caleb Morris, junior for the Governors. Alex Odakoven, a sophomore. He has been very good for the Governors. A lot of these guys, all these guys that we're saying, have been very good for the Governors, especially on the offensive side and defensively as well. Stephen Blanchett, a senior, a captain for the Governors. Lucas Height, a junior. Number 18, Caden Morris. Number 33, Carter Norton, another senior. And then the goalkeeper and Jacob Leiferman for the Govs to have their starting 11 for Pierre and for Spearfish as we are ready to go from the Pilk Fields. National Anthem was played before the girls' game, so we are set at 4:55 probably when we get kickoff. So perfect chance to maybe get, and will give us a chance to play in the late in this contest. Obviously, we were 2.5 minutes away from overtime in the girls' game. We have a chance to play with daylight, if we end up having to have some extra time on top of this.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm sure I didn't know the same reffing crew was going to have both games too. I bet they're relieved that game didn't go overtime and kicks and
I think so
extend out for another 20 minutes.
I think we're all. No, I wouldn't say we're all happy. At the point of where it's at, we'd have loved to see the Governors be able to tie it back up. But, yeah, they weren't cheering for anybody, but they were relieved to see that game just go the 80 minutes instead of going into 100 minutes. As we are underway for the second game of our doubleheader, the boys contest, and the 7-10 matchup between Pierre and Spearfish. Governors trying to take the ball away early on here, as it will be picked up by Owen Shave. He'll pass it back, but he passed it to his teammate too hard, and the Governors will pick it back up. It'll be Lucas Height moving up ahead, and that pass will go down here for Caden Aharts. Aharts here on the near side will be looking for an opportunity to try and center one, as Aharts, again, looking for an opportunity to try and cross that one into the box, but it'll be sent back out by the Spartans, and Pretel Alegre, Javier Pretel Alegre with it. His pass will go back out to Weston Northrup. Governors will work it to the middle of the field and try to work to that far side as that pass from Caden Morris goes across. Now the Governors up ahead. Jacoby LaRush will move it up ahead for a through ball. Now an opportunity for the Governors moving in. A shot or maybe a cross goes just a bit too far for Caden Aharts, and it will go just wide. Stephen Blanchett was the one trying to get that one across. Aharts keeps it alive, and then he'll put that to the corner post. That was a really tough angle for Aharts, but he does get himself a corner kick for the Governors.
Yeah, good start there for Pierre with LaRoche finding the right wing, streaking down the side, and that cross was just perfectly placed out of the keeper's reach.
So now here's Javier Pretel Alegre on the corner kick. It is bouncing off the Governors, and that will be taken back over, and it'll be Carter Norton that will send it back across. Looking for Pretel Alegre to head it towards the net, and it goes just wide. And two really good, make that Jacoby LaRoche that had that opportunity. LaRoche had the opportunity to try and send that in.
Yeah, really good play there. That's kind of what you want to do on those corners. If the corner goes all the way through, you want somebody to get to that backside and put it right back in, going the other direction before the defense is really ready to adjust.
So here is now a goal kick for the Spartans, who had almost turned it back over to LaRush, and now it will be taken back over. The Governors will move it back in. Here's an opportunity. The shot goes wide again. That one from Alex Odekoven. It'll come to the corner where Aharts will keep it in play. Governors have really controlled the first couple minutes of this contest. Aharts, the pass goes up ahead. It'll be taken here by Lucas Hyde. He'll try and send one in, and that was a much easier save and stopped by the goalkeeper, as his quick couple saves by Albright for Spearfish as we are just underway, 2.5 minutes into this contest.
Yeah, good decision there by Height to shoot the ball, but the pass, rolling ball kind of bounced on him and then got up, and he didn't get a lot of, or at least as much of the ball as he wanted.
So now here at midfield, the Governors will have it again. Spearfish trying to just possess the ball right now. It's been all the Governors, as Leiferman will come out to the top of the box with the pass. He'll pass it here to the near side. Weston Northrup up ahead for Javier Pretel Alegre. And then that pass will be intercepted, and now a chance for Rannick. But then that was intercepted by the Governors. Northrup tried to send it down the field. It was blocked by the Spartans and then grabbed by Leiferman to settle things down. Give a quick toss here for Weston Northrup. And that'll be LaRush that will have it. Looking for an opportunity for a through ball for Aharts. He does come through, but it was just a step offside, and it happened right in front of us. You get the VAR of it or the line that, if you obviously we don't have the capability of it, but you do that, and it would have been just a little sliver of an offside.
Yeah, that happened almost right on the camera line here for us, so we had a really good view of it. Definitely a good call.
It is Rainick that will take the free kick just behind midfield for the Spartans, and he'll send that one too far. Not a windy day at all. Spearfish, and obviously anywhere you go across the state, usually get pretty windy days, but a calm day, and the wind's no factor between these two teams. And that one just was sent too long from Rainick. Here's Javier with a pass that was headed down by the Spartans, and now it'll be head over for Ryder Neeson. As that one will go to the far side of the field as the Spartans across midfield, but it is knocked down by the Spartans again. They'll keep possession of it. Verhulst will move it ahead, but Weston Northrup got back to it again, and he'll send it out of play. And it'll be another throw here for Spearfish. You are listening to KCCR Pierre Riverfront Broadcasting Station as we are getting to the 5 o'clock hour. John Winkler alongside Mendo Miller. Emma Thielen is back at the station as we are in our second game of our doubleheader. We've got baseball coming up next after we're done. We'll have the two NLDS games. We'll join the first game in progress. Here's Caden Aharts up the near side of the field. It'll be taken back again, and now it's LaRush that will try and send one up ahead. Looking to try and get one up ahead for Lucas Height, and couldn't get possession of the ball away from the Spartans, and it'll be sent back down again. There's Javier Pretel Alegre, the nice play to put it back towards midfield, but the Spartans will take it back over, and Spearfish looking to head and move it up. Man goes down, we get our first foul. It'll be against the Spartans, and a free kick here for the Governors.
Yeah, good job there of the Pierre backline stepping up and contesting that ball. I think that's going to be really key. I think the backline's solid. They just make sure Spearfish doesn't get a run at them, and I think they'll be fine.
Real quick, as we somewhat have a moment, and every series is tied right now. Here's your World Series champion.
Oh, my.
You only get 5 seconds to think about it, too.
I'm afraid it's the Dodgers.
Well, all right. Well, we'll see. We all hope that Mendel's wrong, but
yes, we do.
I'm also afraid that he might be right, as it'll be at midfield, taken by Aharts. He'll pass it back. Weston Northrup will have to chase it back down, as it'll come here on the near side at the edge of the box on the Governor defensive end, and find some free space up ahead, as it's grabbed here by Stephen Blanchette. As Jacoby LaRush will pass it here for Javier Pretel Alegre, and that one will go off of Javier, so it'll be a throw here for Spearfish after it was blocked by Leo Eisberg, and Eisberg got some luck on top of it to have it go back off of Javier. And then he'll throw it right back to Javier, so he'll move it back up ahead for Gay Nahars, who will send it all the way down the field. Long run. It's going to be Alex Odokoven, the cross-country runner, trying to win the race to it. And why wouldn't the cross-country runner win the race? And it will go out of play off of Spearfish, so the Governors get a corner kick. How about that play from Aharts and Odokoven?
Exactly. Just a pure hustle there, running that down and winning the corner.
Jim Key's pretty excited about that race that Odokoven just won. As LaRush will take the corner. This will be to the back post, headed high and out of play. That went off the head of Odokoven. And it will be a goal kick here upcoming for the Spartans.
Yeah, 2 runners coming in there, and the back runner was free. Just didn't get on top of the ball and headed it over the top of the net.
So here with 32:30 to go in the first half. No score. The American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. This will be intercepted. Back again, Blanchette, and the pass will go to the far side of the field. But the Spartans will pick it back up as they'll try and reverse and go back here coming to the near side. Verholst will move it up ahead, but that was headed away by the Governors. And now LaRush will grab it again. He'll circle around. His pass that goes off the head of one of the Governor players in Blanchette. And then Lucas Height trying to knock it down, and Odokoven trying to pick it back up, but it will be again grabbed by the Spartans. Feeling out process early on, although the Governors have really dominated most of the offensive play to this point. As it'll be played on the far side of the field. That pass for Blanchette just a bit too far away from him. Now Blanchette again. He'll turn back and play it as the Pierre Governors have it at their own end of the field. LaRush, another pass back, slowing things down. Now even more so, feel like a feeling out process to go all the way back to Leiferman. The pass will come up here for Height. He's got open space in the middle of the field. Now as Javier Pretel-Legre moves around Eisberg, and now the pass will go up ahead for Aharts. And Kate Aharts trying to sprint in. Aharts trying to win that battle, but it went off the foot of Rainick, and it goes out for a third corner now here for the Governors.
Yeah, and every time you win a corner, you hope to get more and more dangerous. The last one, they had a good opportunity, so just need to take advantage of this good hustle by Aharts to win that one.
Looking for an opportunity for LaRush another time. This will be a pass here for Aharts. He's got an open shot and just sails wide over the crossbar, high over the crossbar.
Yeah, good rip there. Just about 8 to 10 inches too tall for the frame, but a good look, playing the corner short.
So now a goal kick for Spearfish, and a big opportunity miss for the Governors, and a little bit of a sigh of relief for the Spearfish Spartans. Now we don't expect one goal to be the difference in this game, or just a goal to be the difference. We're expecting a little bit more scoring for both these teams, but that would have been a big first goal, as Levi Poling, the junior, will check in. That's the first sub that we have this evening. Again, winner will take on the winner of Lincoln and Sturgis, who also got started right around 5 o'clock. We'll see if maybe we can find a way to get some kind of a score update to you. Aberdeen Central, the girls team who just beat the Governors, they will be on the road to either Roosevelt or Spearfish, as the 6-11 matchup will determine the home team for that quarterfinal game on Saturday. This will be sent down to the field as Spearfish and Eisberg will race to it. Eisberg on the far side, the near side, looking to center one, but that was off of Northrop. And now the ball is left free, and they pass the center spot. It's still going to be free. Another centering pass. That went off the midsection, and now the ball was missed, and Odokoven, who started racing in, will end up having to go back out, and it will end up being out by the Spartans in a throw in here for the Governors. Both coaches weren't too happy about that sequence of plays. Either way, they were not too happy with how their team had anything happen on that point.
Yeah, exactly. I think the Govs definitely didn't step to the ball and let a defender make about a 20-yard run to get a potential shot off, and then I think the Spearfish coach was probably a little disappointed with the shot that they ended up with.
Here's a shot that's going to be off the hand, still loose, and then Blanchette will send it high as he was trying just to redirect it towards the goal. And maybe that first to make that the third save of the evening now for Albright, as Hikmat Ghaznavi will check in here for the Pierre Governors, first time into the ball game, and their first sub overall, as it'll be Caleb Morris that will take a seat and take a breather. So 28 minutes to go here in the first half, no score. Got to see a couple more goals here. We only saw one in the first game. Let's see about 4 or 5, but let's see 4 of those 5 be on the Pierre Governor side of things. Like to see the scoreboard get lit up here. American Family Insurance, Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard has been quiet throughout this entire day. So this will be played here to Javier Pretel Legre. He'll move it up ahead, trying to send one through for Lucas Height. Aharts now will pick it back up. Okay, Aharts will race to his left and race down the field, but that is going to be taken here by the Spartans. This will be sent back across midfield, and Weston Northrup will settle things down. He'll pop one up ahead. Pretel Legre will settle it down off the chest, and his pass, though, is going to be intercepted, and then the Spearfish pass goes behind the intended target, and it goes out of play. Eisberg was standing there. Aharts with a quick throw back in. LaRush will pop it over the head of a defender, and he couldn't get around one more guy. The skill work that a lot of these guys individually have for the Governors is pretty astounding to see how well they ball handle.
Yeah, there's no shortage of ability on this team, and they've really been able to express that.
This will be here taken for the Spartans, and it'll be sent out of play by the Governors, and it'll be a throw here for Spearfish, but we'll get subs across the board, as Owen Shave will check back in, as well as also Caleb Morris back into the game, as Aharts will take a breather. If you had a tracker on him right now, I think he's already ran a mile in the first minute or first 13 minutes. This will be set on the far side here for Spearfish. That'll make its way out of play. It'll be a goal kick upcoming for the Governors. Again, this is the first home game for the Governors, playoff home game for the Governors, since the sport has been sanctioned by South Dakota. And they're looking to be 1-0 at home in the playoffs.
And what year was that, John?
A long time ago.
Hey, you threw the World Series curve at me, so
hey,
I figured the gloves came off at that point.
You can be wrong and everything's okay. If I'm wrong, everybody's gonna let me know about it. It was before I moved here.
There you go.
It'll be moving up ahead. It'll be taken here by Caleb Morris on the far side near side of the field, as that'll be out of play, and another corner upcoming here for the Governors. That'll be their 4th of the first half now.
And ladies and gentlemen, this will be the last soccer game I call with John.
Don't worry, you're not going to get out of that easy. You got to really mess up. Here is a shot and a glove save, pushed out by the big gloves of Albright. That opportunity for the Governors. There's another shot. That's a kick save by Albright. He's making everything work right now. Looking more like a hockey goalie making those saves, kicking things out.
That one did for sure. Yeah, right on the near post. A really nice shot, but Pierre gets another corner. The first one they've had from the far side.
So it'll be the 5th corner now of the first half for the Governors. This will make its way. That's a header that is high, still up in the air, still looking for an opportunity. Ball's bouncing around. It's still loose in front of the net, and then finally cleared away by Spearfish. And it will be sent back out to the middle third of the field, and then now looking to try and sprint one free. Weston Northrup looking to win the race. He will somewhat pass it back to Lieferman. He got a little bit of a push, and the Spearfish Spartans still have possession of it. Spearfish here coming to the near side, but that pass is going to be intercepted and go out of play, as it was taken away by Caden Morris. That's a huge opportunity, and Northrup was somewhat being pushed a little bit, and couldn't quite find the handle of it.
Yeah, he did a really good job there of being physical and fighting through the contact to make a play and still not giving up a corner.
This will be sent back out towards midfield, and it will be taken here by the Governors, as it'll be the Govs that will try and get the attack moving forward, but again turned back over at midfield by the Spartans. And now Javier Pretel Legre, his pass trying to move it up, but it's going to be intercepted by Poling. And then now instead it will be grabbed back by LaRush. A rush pass, that is blocked and now grabbed again and moved up the field, and it will be easily handled by Leiferman as it rolls into the top of the box. And again, the Spartans coaching staff and some of the players, not really what they were hoping to have on that run. It'll be, again, LaRush that will pass it back. Governor defensively and trying to move that offense up, playing with the defenders as well, trying to get everybody involved in the contest, as this will be grabbed here again by the Governors. It was intercepted pass, and now it's going to be taken back by number 11 and Caleb Morris. His pass for Javier Pretel-Legre gets around one defender, try and get around a second one. They can't get the speed moving forward. He's still at the sideline, and his pass will go back out to Morris, and it'll go across the field, and it'll be taken back here by the Governors. Now another pass. Here's Blanchette for LaRush. And he'll try and send one free in a long run, trying to win the race to it. It will be off the Governors, and it was Lucas Hyden who had an opportunity, but the ball ended up bouncing too far off of him and went wide of the goalpost, and it goes out of play for a goal kick.
Yeah, a little confusion there from Spearfish. Their defender looked like he was probably in position to play the ball. The keeper decided to come out and play it anyway, and then because there was two bodies in front of him, he didn't really have any place to go with it.
22 minutes remaining here in the first half as we're nearing the halfway point of this first half. Still no score between these two teams. We need to find an icebreaker before the last 2.5 minutes, of course, unless it is the Governors to make that happen. Here is Weston Northrup with it here for the Governors. The pass will go to the far side of the field, and the Governors are looking for an opportunity to move it back here, back to the near side. As it is Caleb Morris that will pass it back. Caden Morris, that will pass it back. And now to be intercepted of Leiferman. That a long shot that's going to be grabbed right in front of the top of the goal. That was the first shot of the game for the Spearfish Spartans, and Leiferman will pick up the save. That was a dangerous shot, as that one, especially with Leiferman backpedaling as much as he did.
Yeah, exactly. I think that was the thought, as he might be out of the net and you could pop it over him, but pretty high. He had time to get back under it.
Javier Pretel-Legre with it here for the Governors. He's trying to move it up ahead to be picked up now here taken by Stephen Blanchette, but it will be the far side of the field where Spearfish will take it back over. It'll be now grabbed back again at midfield by Spearfish, but Alex Odokoven getting in front of a couple of
3 blocks.
And he will find his way to the ball on the far side of the field, looking for an opportunity to maybe cross it into the box. Odokoven trying to fight all the defender. His pass will come back out as it's taken here by Gaznazi. That shot is going to be blocked, and it will go out for another corner here for the Governors as Caden Aharts will check back in.
Yeah, Odokoven blocked 3 clearing attempts there, and just good effort, and then running the ball down and keeping it in play and finding a teammate to actually create a scoring opportunity as well.
So now here is another corner, 6 of the afternoon, the evening, that was headed by the Governors, but it does go out of play, and it will be a goal kick. Almost came back to that corner, but it was just a bit too far, so we get a goal kick here for Spearfish as we're under the halfway point of this first half. 19:30 to go here in the first half. Again, no score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. This will be here for the Governors to get another throw upcoming. Relatively short amount of subs in this first half, but I think we kind of saw that in the girls' game too, and as the game moved on, you've had more players get involved to get a few more breaks, especially with it being tied 0-0.
Yeah, exactly. And Pierre, their boys, they don't sub a whole lot. They don't go super deep, so 12-13 is probably as deep as they're going to go. Spearfish may go a little bit deeper, but from the first half, I don't think they do.
Here is now LaRush with a nice pass up ahead, but the Governors are offside, and it will not count for Caleb Morris, who was trying to streak down the near side of the field. And the second time the Governors have been caught offside.
Really good patience there by Caleb, and I think the defenders moved forward on him, and he just didn't realize that and put him offside.
Well, this Governor soccer team, they're not satisfied with the fact that this is the most wins they've had in a season, their first ever home playoff game, obviously being all a state sport. That type of record in here. They're not satisfied with that being the end of their season. This is not a team that wants to say, hey, we accomplished our regular season goals. Who cares about the postseason? This is a team that feels like and really has been able to play with everybody in the state. An opportunity, regardless of who they play in the next round or as the rounds proceed, they feel like they can hang with anybody, as this will go into the box and be grabbed by Liferman.
Yeah, exactly. I think they're playing with a lot of confidence, and talking to them earlier in the year, and then again as throughout the year, they weren't too intimidated by anybody. They felt if they played well that they could stay with anybody, and they've proven that. They've got some really good results against some pretty good teams.
There is now a pass that goes up, but intercepted by the Spartans, and now it'll be heading back down to that far side of the field as it'll roll its way out for another goal kick with 17:25 to go here in the first half. Still no score. The Governors have outshot Spearfish 9-1 so far. Only one shot for Spearfish. It was on target, and Liferman made a high catch like a center fielder. As this will be played on the far side of the field for the Governors. That pass is knocked down, and the Spartans will take it back over on the far side as they're looking to get the attack moving back on the attacking third of the field. It'll roll its way out. It'll be a throw here for Spearfish, and that will should get a sub in, and it will bring up Levi Poling back into the game with 16:40 to go here in the first half. Now, as this game continues to move on, obviously the Governors can score plenty of goals, but as this game goes on at 0-0, do you feel like both teams are going to feel okay about it? One team feeling better about it, or both teams maybe getting a little uneasy that nobody's scored yet?
Yeah, I think it really depends on how they feel they're playing. I think this game is not tilted one way or another so far. Both teams have had some dangerous opportunities and been able to possess the ball occasionally. So I don't feel that either team is in desperation mode. I think they're just figuring it's a matter of time until they can break through.
Here's at the sideline. Javier Pretel Legre will hold it in, but it will be now intercepted by Leo Eisberg. And Eisberg, his pass goes across. Now they're going to try and spring forward for Sanford, but it's going to be taken back by Weston Northrup. He'll pass it right off the shin guard of Sanford, and Northrup will get the throw.
Really good play there by Northrup.
This will be moved up. LaRush with a little bit of a push in the back as he overran it. Now it's going to be taken back here by the Governors, as Blanchette will pass it to the far side of the field. Governors with 15:15 to go here in the first half, looking to get that first goal. As the 7 seeds looking to hold true to their seed and beat the 10 seed Spearfish Spartans. It was a 2-1 game back midway point of the season. We mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast with the Governor girls game. We talked about both games, and for Aberdeen Central, they finished the year not in a good spot for the girls, but the boys, Spearfish lost to Pierre 2-1 and then went 4-2 down the stretch of the season. The Governors also went 5-1-1 down the stretch. So both these teams are coming in feeling very confident to pick up a win, whether it be on the road for Spearfish or at home for Pierre.
Yeah, both of them are playing well, and it's if teams are even, sometimes it's difficult to beat them twice, if they're even teams. So Spearfish is probably thinking it's their turn now, but by the same token, you have that extra confidence from Pierre that says we got them once, we can do it again.
This will be rolling its way down. It should go it will be a corner kick, so it'll be the first of the day for Spearfish, and they've got their first set piece to try and take a 1-0 lead with 14 minutes to go in the first half. Winner goes to Saturday's quarterfinal game. Most likely to take on Lincoln. Both teams being on the road, but if Sturgis will get the upset, the winner of this game will host. This one will come in. Liferman was able to fall on top of it. Almost tripped him up, but he was able to stay on top of it, and no opportunity for Spearfish coming off the set piece.
Kind of a low diving kick there from the corner, and got on to Liferman a little bit quicker than he probably expected. Made a nice play, stayed with it.
Here is now Blanchette, and that'll go off of Spearfish. It'll be a throw here for the Governors. Stephen Blanchette will throw it in. Pass will come right back to Blanchette from LaRush, and now a nice through ball, but coming out of the goalie is Albright as it will be bounced up, and it is in the top of the net, and good. Spearfish was looking for offside, but Alex Odekoven will send it right over the top of Albright's, and a 1-0 lead for Pierre. And Odekoven, this great offense that the Governors have had, Odekoven has been very good down the stretch of the season to get the Governors on top.
Yeah, and that was a really good play. Similar to a couple plays or a couple things that happened in the girls' game earlier where the goalie came out, only Odekoven was able to gather himself and just chip the ball up over the goalie as he came out. And it's pretty helpless, I'm sure, for him after that because it bounces once and bounces into the top of the net.
Now we'll see if things open up here, especially for the Governors. Javier Pretel Alegre will start to move in, but that'll be knocked away by Isaac Ranick, and it'll be a throw here for the Governors. So Alex Odekoven gets the first goal, and like I said, well, maybe we can get some big scoring to happen. We'll get a whistle on the throw-in. It'll be, the flag was knocked down. I don't know if that was the case or not for why they blew the whistle, but now LaRush will throw it in. It was right at the corner, but it was not a corner kick for the Governors. Weston Northrup will step up. Soft pass here for Blanchette, who's got space and time. He'll try and send one free again. It'll be moving up for Lucas Height, but it will be sent back by Spearfish. Still taken here. Carter Norton will pick it up for the Governors. And now it's going to be taken back again. Another pass that will go back, and the Governors will send it back here to the near side where Javier Pretel Alegre will settle it down and then send one up ahead again. Another through ball. This time an offside is called against the Governors. That one looked like it was onside, but it will be the second time that the Governors, make the third time the Governors have got caught offside.
Yeah, real close play there. Caleb Morris again on this left side. He's finding the opening. He just needs to be back about a foot, and he's going to get a goal.
So on the free kick here, as Ranick will take it for the Spartans. It'll be one bounce off the elbow of Weston Northrup. Now set over the top of the head of one of the Spartans players, trying to maybe get somewhat of a bicycle kick to get into the goal box, but it is grabbed by Leiferman and no chance for Spearfish.
Good aggressive play there coming out. He read it all the way.
11 minutes to go here in the first half. Pierre leading 1-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard on Alex Odekoven's goal. That was able to beat the top of the goalie over the top of the goalkeeper in Albright. Now it's Javier Pretel Alegre here on the near side. He's at the sideline. He'll turn it back around for Northrup, who will send it up the middle of the field for LaRush, and now trying to get a run started and a long run here upcoming for Caleb Morris. Morris on the far side. This will be kicked away. Will it be out for a corner? It is out for a corner, I believe. And it'll be the Governors with another set piece, their 7th of the evening. They haven't scored in the first 6, but an opportunity here to make it a 2-0 lead as we get to the final 10 minutes of this first half. This will go to the back post, and it was headed away by Spearfish. Alex Odekoven was coming in looking for his second goal, and this will be sent all the way down the field by Spearfish. And no one there for the Governors, no one there for anybody. It will bounce its way out of play, and a throw up coming for Pierre again. So as we get under 10 minutes to go here in the first half, Pierre's got the 1-0 lead and looking to add on to it. This will be Height trying to move it up ahead, but that'll be sent back by the Spartans. Now Javier Pretel Alegre will pass it back over for Weston Northrup, who will send it back up ahead for LaRush. And now Spearfish will move it up ahead again, but it's now taken back by LaRush. Now sent back up ahead. This will be another long run here for Morris. Morris will run in from the near side, trying to keep it alive for a potential cross. Gets to the top of the box. His pass will go off of a couple of players and then sent back out past the attacking third, but headed along by Stephen Blanchette, who will pass it back to LaRush. And now the Governors again. Another opportunity for Morris with the left foot. Will shoot just wide. But another good opportunity here for the Governors. like that Alex Odekoven who had that opportunity.
Yeah, good look there. You can kind of see the difference now. Pierce starting to slant the field a little bit, starting to possess the ball a little bit. They're having a lot of success finding LaRouche in the middle of the field and then letting Morris run off him. And then if Morris can get that cross, he's got Odekoven in the middle running hard to the net.
8:40 to go here in the first half. This will be off. It'll be a handball called against Carter Norton, who tried to play it off like it went off his elbow, but it'll get called for a handball and a free kick at midfield here for Spearfish. 8:17 to go and counting here in the first half. Pierre leads 1-0 on the American Family Insurance and Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Alex Odekoven with the lone goal. This will be set in from the free kick, and it goes on net and on target, and Leiferman will make the save. As the second shot, both of them been on target for Spearfish. But Leiferman's made both saves, both being a little bit of a tougher save, and not necessarily a great shot by Spearfish, but still a tough save by Leiferman, as that will be passed off the foot of Weston Northrup just a bit offline, and it'll go out of play, and it'll be a throw here for Spearfish after the sub comes in. Evan Duncan, the sophomore, checks in. The throw up coming here from Owen Shave, as it'll be Javier Pretel Alegre that will pass it up ahead for Morris. And as Caleb Morris look to try and move it down the field, it will go back out for Carter Norton, and it'll go out of play, and it'll be another throw here for Spearfish. With 7:05 left to go here in the first half. Spearfish will get the throw on the side of the field, the far side of the field, looking for the attack. As it'll be headed out of danger by the Governors. And then the touch from Odekoven went too far, not far enough for Caden Aharts, who has moved from the left side of the field to the right side of the attack for the Governors. And now Weston Northrup will go up the near side, up the sideline, where it's settled down by Caleb Morris, and pass back for Javier Pretel Alegre, who almost waited too long, but he maybe baited the Spartan into coming into the attack and took it away from him. So now it's going to be moving back ahead for LaRouche, up ahead for Odekoven. His pass trying to lead one forward for Odekoven. Instead, it's going to be taken by Lucas Hyde, who's got a breakaway. Hyde in, his shot, he scores! Lucas Hyde makes it 2-0 here in the first half for Pierre with 6:10 to go.
Really nice play there, and once again, numbers in the middle of the field, winning possession. LaRouche spreading the ball out, gets it to Odekoven. Odekoven passes it forward, and Height runs right onto it.
The speed that Lucas Hyde had, was able to sprint through all the defense, and he gets the shot to the near side post. And the Governors, we've got more goals already in this contest, and we've got 6:12 left to go in the first half than we did all in the girls contest. So Pierre leading 2-0 in the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. And now looking for an opportunity to extend that lead out and force Spearfish to try and be more aggressive and then take advantage of maybe a couple of mistakes. Here is now Odekoven that will lead one forward for Morris. Caleb Morris with the left foot on the near side, looking for an opportunity to cross. Can't get around one Spartan defender, but he will move it back up the sideline and will pass it back here to Javier Pretel Alegre. Javier, a pass that goes over for Blanchette as he stands in the middle of the field. His pass, again, looking for an opportunity for a through ball. Got through all the defense, but no one there running up the field for the Governors, but it still does go out by Spearfish, and it will be a throw-in here for the Governors.
Yeah, I'm not sure anybody but Blanchette saw that play coming, that there was a hole there to get the ball through. He didn't have a teammate running onto it because I don't think they thought he could get it there.
So now it'll be played back again here. That'll go out. It'll be another corner upcoming here for the Governors. Their 8th corner of the first half. They have a 2-0 lead, but yet they haven't scored off of any of those 8 corners, or 7 corners at this point. As it will be Navi that will check back in here for the Governors. With 4:50 to go here in the first half. This will be headed down by the Governors, but no chance to redirect that towards the net. And it'll be now grabbed here again by Spearfish. Governors have been all over the Spartans so far, out shooting them 12-2 here in the first half and leading 2-0. Javier's not going to win the race to it, so it'll be a throw here for Spearfish. As it will be Owen Shave that will throw it in, but it's knocked down by Caleb Morris. Couldn't really settle it down to get possession, but now it will be settled down here by Caden Morris. And now he'll send one down the field, looking to race down the field, as Navi will look for a cross, but that is going to be broken up and still an opportunity for the Governors, but it will be sent back out by the Spartans. Spearfish a pass that will be intercepted. Weston Northrup will send it back down the field. Then a swing and a miss, and it'll be moving farther down the field for Spearfish, who will send it up ahead to the Spartan bench, and it'll be a throw in here for the Governors. And the Rush will take the throw in.
Yeah, Pierre's doing a really good job right now of pinning Spearfish back. You know, I'm sure they want to open things up and try to find goals, but Pierre's just not allowing them to do that.
Weston Northrup, that pass will be over, and you haven't seen the Governors change their game plan right now. They're not getting defensive. They're not trying to be even more aggressive offensively, but you can see those opportunities coming more often. Here's another opportunity. It'll be moving in for Morris. He scores! Make that Odekoven his second goal. Alex Odekoven makes it 3-0 here in the first half for the Governors with 3:14 to go.
Yeah, really nice feed again. Pierre has, at the moment, they just have too much speed for the Spearfish back line, and the through balls are going through them.
3:14 remaining, and the Governors have a 3-0 advantage over Spearfish. A great start. You couldn't ask for a better start if you're the Pierre Governors in this first half. It took over half the first half to score that first goal. But the Govs have scored 3 in 9 minutes and now have an opportunity maybe for a fourth one. Odekoven looking for the first half hat trick, but it is offside. Odekoven, I don't think, heard the whistle as he continued to shoot the ball, but it will be a offside call against the Governors. Fourth time they've been called offside, and they were that close to making a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, the Spearfish back line right now is a little bit disorganized. The outside back on the far side looked like he kept Odekoven onside.
This will be a quick free kick, somewhat of a quick free kick, but it goes right back to the Governors. So now LaRush will try and against Odekoven free. He's got to be a little bit winded. He's had back-to-back chances that moved right back in. Obviously, the second one was offside. He's got to have a little bit of need a little bit of a break. But as cross-country runner, he's probably still feeling pretty good right now, especially in that first half. This will find its way. It'll be a foul committed against the Spartans, so this will be somewhat of a corner kick, but farther in, and a really good opportunity on a free kick on the second foul committed by Spearfish.
Yeah, really dangerous here. Better than a corner. Closer to the net.
1:50 remaining here in the first half. This one will come in, and they score! Spearfish completely went away from the ball, and Alex Odekoven just put his foot down, and it popped in the back of the net, and he's got himself a hat trick in the first half. It's a 4-0 lead for Pierre.
And LaRush on the feet again, so he's piling up the assists. Odekoven's piling up the goals.
Alex Odekoven has scored 3 goals in this first half. He started the scoring, and he's got 2 in back-to-back time, and a 4-0 advantage here for the Pierre Governors. And we will get 4 new subs that will come in. Brooks Meyer will check in, as well as also, number 26 isn't even on the roster that we have. Jonah Gatz is in, and as well as also number 43, who, again, is also not on the roster. So maybe a little bit of a message from the Spearfish coach right now with a 1:47 left to go in the first half, and Pierre is dominating the Spartans 4-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. So here is Spearfish down 4-0, and they were not expecting this, and the Governors with a barrage of goals, and that's what we've seen from Pierre. Once they get rolling and they open you up, they're going to take advantage of it. Here is now Morris trying to send one up ahead for LaRush. Still not an opportunity to see if the Governors can maybe cash in for one more. Pretel Alegre, he is fouled with 1:10 left to go in the first half, and another free kick that'll be just inside midfield. So let's see if the Governors in the final 60 seconds, can they find one more? Get a handful lead in this first half. Northrup, long pass in. It's a bouncing ball. A man falls down for the Governors inside the box, and it'll be kicked high over the top of the crossbar, and it will go for a goal kick. So what a start here for the Governors. This has
phenomenal.
Been as good of a start as I don't know if Coach Blanchette was even envisioning this type of a start for the Governors.
No, I think they were confident, but anybody that expects a 4-0 lead and in the playoffs like this is probably a little bit too optimistic, but not in this case.
Final 20 seconds of this first half. Governors maybe one more shot attempt to take a 4-0 lead, and the tough part, we get to the final 10 seconds, we'll talk about in the second half, is for both these teams to know that there's still another half of soccer left. There's a shot in the final second and a save made. It was Kayla Morris that had the opportunity, and it was stopped for the sixth save of the evening for Albright, but a 4-0 lead for the Pierre Governors behind a hat trick from Alex Odekoven in the first 40 minutes, and the Governors are all over the Spartans right now, leading 4-0. We'll step aside. We'll come back with halftime stats. You're listening to Pierre Governor Soccer on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Did you know you have another option for your propane service? Nothing beats doing business in your own hometown, and CHS is your local hometown propane supplier. Whether you're an egg producer, homeowner, or business, we have propane programs for you, including contracting at exceptional rates today for the year ahead. Contact Ed King, Chris Carter, or Carlo O'Day with CHS at 224-5935 or visit us online at chsriverplains.com to see our hometown difference.
Slumberland Furniture is shifting gears and presenting their fall home sale. You'll find deals on items throughout the store with savings of up to 50% off retail price. Plus, if it's time for an overhaul, be sure to ask about Slumberland Furniture's special financing with 0% interest for 24 months. See us for details. We carry top-of-the-line quality like Flex Steel and Lazy Boy. And for every room of the home, the fall home sale at Slumberland Furniture. Slumberland Furniture on the truck bypass in Pierre and slumberland.com.
What a start for the Pierre Governors, leading 4-0 at the end of the first half of the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. John Wickler alongside Mendel Miller. I hesitated there for a second because I had to remember that was a 4-0 lead in the first half. The Governors have just absolutely dominated. Alex Odekoven has got 3 goals, a hat trick in the first half. He scored the first one with 12 13:20 to go in the first half, then scored with 3:14, and then in the final 2 minutes got his third goal, along with also getting Lucas Height a goal in there as well to make it a 4-0 lead in the first half. And if you're Coach Blanchette Mendel, you're still trying to tell those guys, hey, this is what we got to be better at. But there's not a whole lot of things that the Governors did wrong in that first half.
No, absolutely not. They possessed the ball. The defense was solid. Spearfish has had a couple shots, but nothing super dangerous. And then right now, the Spartans just don't have an answer for the Governor's speed. Odakoven, whether it's Odakoven or Height or Morris or LaRouche or whatever, they're coming at them, and Spearfish really doesn't have an answer to how to slow them down.
And that's the biggest question is going to be, how do the Governors make sure that they don't get out of their game? Obviously you don't have to score anymore. With a 4-goal lead, you feel pretty comfortable to be able to ride that out. But you don't want to just ride it out. How do you make sure that these guys aren't satisfied with a 4-0 lead? Obviously, you want to be good sports about it, but you do want to put yourself in a really good spot going into Saturday.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's easier if it's 4-0 than if it was 1-0 or 2-0, where it's like, oh, there's a lot of pressure. I got to be more defensive, and we got to change things that we're doing. I think it's just a matter of, hey, it's 4-0. We can just go play just like we have the first half and keep doing the things we're doing and make them adjust and then see what that looked like.
And if you're on Spearfish's side, obviously, you got to score at least outscored by 4 goals in the second half. You can't abandon your defense too much. You still have to play a little bit of defense, but everything's got to go down the field to try and get the attack. How do you make sure you do that without, you're going to have to take chances. You're going to have to possibly give up a breakaway or two somewhere down the road in this second half, but how do you make that happen?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be tough. They've really not possessed the ball enough to really say they could build up and defeat Pierre's back line that way. So then what are you left with? You're left with counterattacks and long balls that are off a low percentage and things like that. So that's probably what they're going to try to do, is just get a lot of numbers forward, and they have to score quick. It's not a thing either where you can really possess the ball and get 2 goals. 4's a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Governors have looked very good in this first half with a 4-0 lead. Again, Alex Odakoven has got 3 goals. Lucas Height, the other of those 4 goals, to lead 4-0 at the end of the first half of the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby scoreboard. The winner of this game will take on the winner of Lincoln and Sturgis. That is the 2:15 matchup, so most likely the winner of this game will head on to Sioux Falls, and the Governors are 40 minutes away from making that happen with a 4-0 advantage at halftime. We will step aside. We'll come back in those 3 minutes to get the second half underway. You listen to Pierre Governor Soccer on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Access Health is here to serve you. Mission-driven to provide affordable, high-quality health care. Access Health provides personalized care for the entire family, including chronic and acute care, evaluation of illness and injuries, laboratory services, wellness exams, DOT and sports physicals, and immunizations. Access Health, affordable, high-quality service without the wait. Compassionate, committed, and convenient. The clinics of Access Health have been serving Central South Dakota for the past 35 years. Access Health, caring for communities, caring for you.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisors understand this. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Governor Athletics on KCCR. Go Govs! For all your investment needs, call or stop by one of our offices to visit with your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping wants to make it easy for you to get that lush green lawn and that yard haven that you've been dreaming of. Visit dakotasprinkler.com to make appointments for sprinkler system spring startup, service calls, fall winterization, and landscaping quotes. Trust Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping's professionals to get you through the planning and installation to make your landscaping needs a reality. Visit dakotasprinkler.com today.
Home Care Services is a private agency committed to providing expert advice and specialized care to those who want to remain living independently at home. Home Care Service has a team of nurses, caregivers, and administrative staff that offers 30-plus years of in-home support services to our local communities. For more information about Home Care Services, call 224-2273. Expert advice, professional care. Home Care Services, 224-2273.
This fall, celebrate the spirit of sports with Beck Motor Company, proudly supporting our community for 55 years. Whether you're gearing up for the big game or just need reliable transportation, Beck Motor Company is here for all your automotive needs. From SUVs to Silverados to sedans, our wide selection ensures there is a vehicle for every lifestyle. We're making a great deal better. Beck Motor Company Pierre, your trusted automotive partner since 1969. Give us a call at 605-224-5912 or check us out at www.beck-motors.com. As we welcome you back, we are set for the second half between the Pierre Governors and the Spearfish Spartans. John Winkler alongside Mendel Miller as the second half is underway. Final 40 minutes of our soccer doubleheader as the Governor boys lead 4-0 on 3 goals from Alex Odakoven. This will be out of play off of the Governors last, as it didn't go off the head of Geppert, but it was already out when it hit him. So a quick throw here by Spearfish back in. We've got baseball coming up after we're done here. We've got the Mets and the Phillies already playing. Then we'll have the Padres and Dodgers in Game 3. Both those series tied 1 apiece. We'll have that one for you as well to close out the night. And then tomorrow on Wednesday, we've got all 4 baseball games as the National League Division Series. Whoever wins tonight will have a chance to close it out. But the ALDS, both those series are tied 1-1. That'll all start at 1:30. This will be moving in on the near side as Caden Aharts will be looking for an opportunity for the attack. That'll roll off of a leg and roll down the field as Aharts will pick that one up and pass it back here for Carter Norton. So now it'll be moved back and taken here by Caden Morris. Leiferman will move it up ahead. And now it'll be grabbed again by Spearfish. This will be off of Norton. It'll roll its way to the sideline. It will be out of play, and it will stay with Spearfish. The Spartan that was racing after it can't see the number, but he was thinking that it was off of Spearfish last, so they're able to find themselves still with the ball, as it was Ryder Neeson that was running down there. Lincoln has a 3-1 lead over Sturgis in that 2:15 matchup, and again, the winner of that contest faces the winner of this one. If Lincoln wins, they host. If Sturgis wins, it'll be the winner of this one to be able to host on Saturday. That was almost a handball at the top of the box, and the Governors catch a little bit of a break as that shot then went well wide out of play, and there was no either free kick right outside the box or a penalty kick for the Spartans.
Yeah, deflected into a bad spot. Could have been called probably, but it definitely wasn't intentional.
This will be taken here by the Spearfish Spartans as the Spartans again looking to move up the field. Down it goes on the far side for the Spartans. That one will come in, headed away by the Spartans, and a shot is blocked a couple of times. It ricocheted and pinballed around a couple of different players. The Governor defense was the one that came away with the block. Might have been Norton that it went off of, and it's still 4-0 here for Pierre.
Yeah, I think it was Caleb Morris with the left leg. It was a good shot too. It was rocket, and he was able to get his leg on it and actually do a decent job of controlling it.
Leiferman sends it all the way down for the Governors, and again, they're going to be content without scoring a goal in the second half, knowing that they've got a 4-goal lead, but they would like to see some really good things happen in this second half to send them into the quarterfinal game on Saturday with an opportunity to maybe take down that number 2 team in Lincoln. If they would do that, they would find themselves most likely on the road again next Tuesday with the semifinals, with that state championship to be played on Saturday, October 19th. This will be a good play from Spearfish. They no foul given. It was a slide tackle that was taken by the ball, but it'll be Spearfish that kicks it out of play, and it'll be taken back here by the Governors. That'll be a bouncing ball again right at the end line, and now we're going to get a whistle and a foul against Odakoven, who is looking for a 4th goal. In baseball, if you strike out 4 times, golden sombrero, but I don't think you're going to get the golden sombrero if you get 4 goals.
No, that's just a really good day.
As it'll be Carter Norton, a couple guys tumble down. Norton gets right back up, as this will be kicked out of play. Just a really good day. That was the first foul committed by the Governors, by the way, to this evening. As there's a shot that is off and in, and Jacoby LaRoche will make it 5-0. A tough angle shot, and Albright, who wasn't necessarily in the right position, goes off the post off of him and in, and a 5-0 lead for Pierre.
Yeah, he just didn't get all the way to the near post. I'm sure with Pierre having great success on the crosses and things like that, he was playing the cross. He wasn't tightened up to the near post and tried to save it. It went ricocheting off of him into the back of the net.
That comes just 4 minutes into this second half. The Pierre Governors now lead at 5-0, a handful lead on the Spearfish Spartans. This was a 2-1 game the first time these two teams played, and Spearfish gave Pierre everything they could handle and then some. But this time it is the Governors with everything working right for them here in this contest.
Yeah, I think it's a couple things. Number one, the confidence that Pierre's gained with the good results down the stretch and the way they've played down the stretch, and then just, probably some improvement as they've gone along and gotten better throughout the year.
A couple years ago, and the girls' state champion was a 10 seed. You look at other sports in the state and you say an 8 seed probably doesn't have a shot to go win a state championship. 8-7 seeds really don't have a good shot to go win a state championship. But in soccer, especially in AA, as this will be another opportunity for the Governors. That's going to be just over the top of the crossbar, as again Otakova was looking for that fourth goal, and it was just shot wide or high over the head of Albright. But in soccer, especially in AA, feel like anybody that gets in, if you play good soccer at the end of the season, anybody that's in has a legit shot at winning a state championship.
Yeah, exactly. And, it is a game where you can get confident and be playing well at the right time.
Here's another pass to the top of the box. Looking for a shot was Lucas Height, but it was knocked away from him, and it will be sent back here by the Spearfish Spartans, but Caden Aharts will send it down, and I believe that was off of, it did not touch Spearfish, so it'll be a throw here for the Spartans. And obviously we mentioned the girls game too, that a soccer game can change by just one goal. And other sports, one touchdown, one goal in hockey, a couple of baskets, a 10-point lead in basketball. You see the game change as much as what teams can do to smother you defensively like you can in soccer. It takes just one shot to change the complete complexity of a game.
Yeah, exactly. And the again, a lot of it comes down to confidence. Confidence with the ball, confidence in making that your teammate's going to make the right play.
Here's a shot. That one goes wide and almost made it 6-0. It does stay in play. As the Governors, Caden Aharts now has it. He gets around one defender. He's looking for the left foot, trying to cross it in. That one rolls off, and it'll be grabbed by Albright. And the Governors nearly made it a 6-0 lead a couple different times. As this will be played up ahead as Spearfish, it'll come out of play. And it'll be a throw here for the Governors, but no subs coming in yet for Spearfish. As this will be now LaRush that will take it back down the field on the nearest side, and it will be taken by Spearfish. They'll kick it back out of play, and it'll be another throw upcoming here for the Governors. As we sit with 32:45 to go here in the second half, and this Pierre Governor team is running all over the Spearfish Spartans right now, up 5-0. The pass will come here by Spearfish, but intercepted by Lucas Height. And you can see the confidence being played by this Governor team right now. And the Spartans just, especially at the start of the second half, they needed that first goal. And for the Governors to get it just 4 minutes in really deflates any type of talk that they had at the end of the half. Anything that they were hoping to have going for them in the second half was quickly taken away, as it'll be another throw here for the Governors. And now, again, it's still 32 minutes left to go in the second half, so there's still a lot of time left to go. We play in the soccer game, as Leiferman will come out and slide in and grab that at the corner of the box. But the two things that you want to come away with is good habits and healthy. At this point, you're not even saying, well, we got to score 3-4 more goals to feel good. We just got to come away with good habits and healthy, even if that does mean 3 or 4 more goals, yes. But otherwise, healthy and good habits are the name of the game at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. And in that order as well. When you don't have a lot of depth like Pierre does, playing 12, 13 guys, you definitely can't afford to lose one of the key components.
As this will be sent back in all the way down, and Leiferman will easily grab that one. And that's the thing, too, is you see the reserves down the side of the bench for the Governors. And, you know, depending on where this game goes to in the next 20 minutes, you might find yourself with a lot of guys getting rest on the field. This will roll out again, and Spearfish, or the Governors, will have another throw in, which will also be big for guys to get into a playoff game. Regardless of the score, the outcome, that experience of those younger guys being able to get in is better than anything else, better than being just on the bench itself. Getting into the ball game will be huge for this Governor team, especially getting those reserves in.
Oh, absolutely. You know, they've worked hard all year, too, and they deserve to get on the field as well.
This will be now a kick here for Spearfish. This will be taken here by the Spartans, as the Spartans will move it up ahead looking for that through ball. And we'll get to the near side, and then the cross that is grabbed here by Leiferman, and another good chance. Spearfish trying to generate some kind of offense, but Leiferman says, I've got a lot of shutouts here, and I would like to have another one. I shouldn't have said that word, by the way, either. But he has been very good in net for this Governor team all year long.
Yeah, playoff shutout. I'll say it, too. That way it'll take the pressure off you. You know, nothing better, right? Looking forward to it.
Caden Aharts will try and send one down here for Carter Norton, who's moved up offensively. He'll bump a Spearfish part out of the way, and the little give and go goes back to Aharts, but it goes just a bit too far away from him. Then Stephen Blanchette will head it back down, and now Lucas Height will race after it. Javier Pretel Legre able to keep off of a little bit of a bump, but then lose the ball to the Spartans again, where Spearfish will have it back in midfield. The rush with a nice takeaway. His through ball looking for Aharts, but it will roll its way and be grabbed by Albright. Have a goalie change here whenever they finally get a chance to sub. These two guys for Spearfish have been standing here for feeling like 5 to 6 minutes waiting for an opportunity to get into the game. So the Spartans, or the Governors, as Leiferman will pick that one up. And their Governors are in no hurry, don't have to be in any kind of hurry. Up by 5-0 here with 28 minutes to go. Just under 29 minutes to go. Now here's another chance for Odekoven. Top of the box, Odekoven looking for his fourth. That will roll its way through, and Alex Odekoven makes it 6-0. A 4-goal game for Alex Odekoven. I don't want to, without knowing every little detail, I think that might be a school playoff record for 4 goals in a game for Alex Odekoven. I'm kind of stepping back here and taking a risk by saying that, but I think he might have a school record 4 goals in a playoff game.
I think the odds are pretty good for you there. That's a really nice goal from Odekoven, going right foot off the outside part of the foot. You know, again, good setup from his teammates, the through ball. Spearfish doesn't have an answer for the Governor speed.
And now we get more of a run time. Obviously, the clock runs for the majority of the time anyway, but the clock won't really stop for the next 28 minutes as the Governors lead at 6-0. This will be a foul committed against the Spearfish Spartans, and it'll be a free kick here for the Governors. And also, the yellow card will come out.
So the Spearfish has a new keeper, and he's not on your roster, but he told me his name is Tristan Lemo. He did not tell me his grade, but he definitely wanted to make sure that we recognize that he was in the game, so we're going to give that shout out to him.
Tristan Lemo?
Lemo.
Is Tristan Lemo, the new goalkeeper for Spearfish, as the Governors pepper 19 shots on Spearfish, they'll pepper 19 shots on goal on the Spearfish goalkeeper in Albright, as this will be moved in by the Spearfish Spartans, and it'll be taken back here by Spearfish again to midfield, as it'll be back at midfield. Spearfish trying to find something to go their way, but the Governors are able to get Caden Aharts up ahead, and they're looking for another goal. That shot will go high. Aharts gets upended as well, and it will be a wide shot. You know, and again, the frustration will be setting in here for the Spearfish Spartans. The Governors cannot get involved with any kind of frustration, because obviously Spearfish, they can feel their season coming to an end, And the last thing you want is any injuries, but also, again, you definitely don't want a red card, but you just don't want to have cards come out against the Governors in the final 25 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. They just got to keep the composure, and you're right. Spearfish is frustrated, and will continue to get that way for a little while longer until the understanding sets in that this isn't going to change.
Carter Norden up ahead here for Aharts as he races down the near side of the field. Aharts looking for an opportunity to beat the defender, but it'll be kicked away by Spearfish, and will be a throw-in upcoming here for the Governors. So Pierre is feeling pretty good about moving on to Saturday. Lincoln is the probable team that they will face, and they'll go to Sioux Falls and take on a very talented Lincoln team who is 11-1-1. Sioux Falls Christian at 13-1 moved up to Class AA. They're the number 1 seed, but the Governors, if you want to go win a state championship, you're probably going to have to beat the number 1 and number 2 seeds, so why not do that in the quarterfinals on Saturday? And this will be out of play again, another Governor throw-in. And I think that's going to be what's going to be fun about that game on Saturday is how the Governors have played in this game, that they've looked so good as Norton will shoot that one wide and it'll go beyond the back of the net. But they look so good in this game that you really feel like the Governors have peaked at the right time. Regardless if they win or not on Saturday, they've really peaked at the right time.
Yeah, exactly. I think they are playing really well right now, and I do know that they have a lot of respect for Lincoln. They've been, acknowledging all year that Lincoln was a really very talented team. So that they're going to respect them and expect the best out of them. But like you said, you got to beat them sometime. It just as well be in the quarters.
As this will be the Governors at midfield. Spearfish will have it again with 25 minutes to go here in the second half. 6-0 lead. The referee is going to be a foul committed. Referee was obviously watching the ball, and then it was Odekoven that got pushed down and ended up in the back of the legs of the referee, which caught the attention of our official and ended up causing the foul to be whistled. And it will be Weston Northrop that will take the free kick. And, at some point you're going to see these guys that are in the red jerseys, red pennies, as Northrop tries to go long distance. The first save was made. The rebound was blocked. Might have been off of a Governor teammate, and it will go out of play. So it will be a save of the 22nd and 23rd shot. And Lamo will make the save. I'll try to just write that down. Might be easy for me to write it down to remember it. But Lamo makes his first save as the Governors are moving back in. There's another shot. That one will find the back of the net again. 7-0 lead. As Weston Northrop, the senior, will get on the board to make it 7-0 for the Govs. This isn't a 7-0 Pierre Governor football team lead. It's a 7-0 soccer team lead as Northrop adds on to the total for the Governors. With 23:40 to go and counting still as the clock continues to run. Actually, we're about 15 seconds behind. So 22, getting into that 23 minutes remaining, and a 7-0 advantage here for the Governors. You're actually getting to the point here where the Governors, if they find themselves another 3 goals, could actually end the game early with a 10-0 win, and that was something that I don't think any team in the playoffs would ever consider. Even Sioux Falls Christian, the number 1 seed, and taking on Brandon Valley, the 16 seed. The pass will come up, and it's been a while since we've seen a 10-0 win of any kind for Pierre Governor boys and girls soccer. This will be a long pass that will go down, and it will go out for a goal kick, and we'll have a couple of subs check in here for the Governors. Cooper Hilmer will check in, as well as also Elijah Hand, senior, both of them being seniors, in Hilmer and Hand. So great to see a few more guys get into the contest, and we're going to see a few more guys get in and get a chance to play. And again, the Governors, maybe if they win the quarterfinal game, have a shot to potentially host a semifinal game, but that would have to be somewhere an upset or possibly 2 upsets. So for these guys to get on the field, which will presumably be the final time as seniors, is something special in a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, absolutely. And, a playoff win. And as you've said before, first time hosting a playoff game, to do it like this and really put a bow on it early is really special for them.
This will be a pass that will be knocked down by either a teammate of Spearfish or the Governors defense, who has been steady and strong throughout this contest. It took until the midway point of the first half for the Governors to get on the board and make it 1-0, but it has been all Pierre since then. A 7-0 advantage behind 4 goals from Alex Odekoven, and Pierre is resounding in their win right now with still 21 minutes to go, but they've found themselves a heck of a game to start the playoffs. Lucas Height will run it down the near side of the field. He's maybe looking for a cross. Man falls down, that cross comes in, it goes behind 2 different Governors and just in front of a third one. And the Governors now have to get back defensively, but that pass is easily intercepted here by Stephen Blanchette, as that ball will move back down here for the Spearfish Spartans another time. This will be Carter Norton racing after it. Norton, that'll be off of the Spartans, I believe. No, it will be off the Governors, so a sub checking back in. That'll be Brooks Meyer, another freshman for the Spearfish team. I think they've got all the freshmen on this varsity roster into the game. As that pass will come across, it'll be knocked down by the Governors. There's a shot that will go high. That one came, I believe, from Skivacalo. And so that was the third shot of the half by a Spearfish, but for Jacob Leiferman, only made 2 saves so far, those 5 shots. And Leiferman, that one's goes off the foot wrong, and he'll kick it out of play. Another throw here for Spearfish. This will be taken back here by the Spartans. That pass will come up here for Rainick. Now Rainick will move it down the near side. A good play defensively by Caden Morris. But it will be a corner. It was out of play, so a corner upcoming. First corner of the half for Spearfish, second of the contest. Halfway point of this second half, as it will be the corner that comes in. That one bounces around a couple of times, and the Governors will clear it back out. And the Spartans will look to get back to the attacking third. That pass, that one is knocked down. The Governors again will clear it back out towards the midfield mark. A little bit harder to see if you're watching on YouTube at KCCR Sports, that sun really starting to peer down on us at underneath the tent that we have here. It becomes a little bit harder to focus that camera with the lighting for you to see, but you hopefully saw the first 7 goals that the Governors have scored and take a 7-0 lead. As that will roll all the way down here with under 19 minutes to go here in the second half. And again, we've got baseball upcoming after we're done. As the Spartans have it again, we'll take you out to New York, MetLife Stadium. 4-0 lead for the Mets over the Phillies in the bottom of the 7th, so we'll be able to catch the tail end. Should be able to catch the tail end of that contest. And this will be a bouncing ball that will be knocked down by Northrop, and it'll be a handball against the Spartans. So a free kick up coming here, make that a handball against the Governors, so a free kick for the Spartans. Governor golf team, they get second by just 1 stroke to Watertown, and shot off the free kick, an easy save made. As Leiferman will make his 3rd save of the evening. Governor golf team again, second place by just a stroke to Watertown. Those seniors, those 5 seniors that were part of that group in the varsity group for pretty much all 4 years and then some, have their careers come to an end as a Pierre Governor. And I know the little bit of a heartbreak falling and dropping first place by a stroke, but when you go to another team's home course for a state tournament, you got to play exceptionally good to have a chance, and the Governors played exceptionally good to have a chance.
Yeah, exactly. And, a great comeback and a great response to yesterday, because I'm sure they weren't especially happy with the results yesterday and going into the second day down 6 strokes. And been really easy to say, well, it's not going to happen on their course, but a really good response from those gentlemen and something to be proud of.
Also, Eliza Mayer for the tennis team in Flight 5, the singles Flight 5. There'll be a throw in here for the Governors, so we'll have more subs coming in for Pierre. But it is, Eliza Mayer in Flight 5. She got to the state championship as a freshman, fell in the Flight 5 championship. As the Governors will get subs in, Grayson Agnew will check in, as well as also Cale Schrake. And then Connor Wendell Schaefer will also be in. So these guys all get a chance. Schrake a sophomore, Agnew a junior, and Wendell Schaefer a senior. Get more of these guys into the contest that don't see the varsity field as much, but you talk about it. There's a lot of times where you say, hey, your second team, your JV team, whatever it might be, when they're good, when they're competitive, that makes the varsity team a lot better. When you can be able to compete against that varsity team, and these guys are getting rewarded now with an opportunity to be on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. They've put in the work all summer and fall and tried to. A lot of that varsity success is due to them. Now they get to share in the light.
16 minutes to go here in the second half. Heard from Brandon Campia, who is watching on YouTube at KCCR Sports, and leave it to the photographer, camera guy to say we need a new lens hood on our iPad. And if there's maybe I'll start a GoFundMe or have Brandon Campia send me one. I don't think he will. He shouldn't if he was even thinking about it.
I'm sure he wasn't thinking about it.
And this will be out for a quarter kick. Well, that is true. And yeah, you're right. There's no way he shouldn't be thinking about it anyway. This will be another sub here for Spearfish, another opportunity for a corner kick as we get to the final 15 minutes to go here in the second half. And the Governors, again, will be moving on to the quarterfinal game that'll be played on Saturday, most likely against Lincoln, who was leading 3-1 over Sturgis. The 2 seed over the 15 seed. He kind of figured that was going to be the case coming up, that the 2 seed was going to get a win. We got Javier Pretel Alegre, I believe, maybe got a foot near the midsection that slowed him down a little bit, maybe cramping a little bit too. Brandon Campia says not happening, which is very understandable and the right call too. And this will be taken again here by the Governors. But Spearfish moving it back again. The Governors, again, they'll play Saturday. We'll have to see. Obviously, Lincoln will determine, and a little bit of communication with Pierre on the timing of it. But you kind of expect sometime in Saturday afternoon that game will be played. As Lincoln, the 2 seed at 11-1-1, we'll see exactly where they were playing at their high school, at Lincoln High School. They had been playing games at Howard Wood before, but having a chance to, we'll see where they exactly play that soccer game out on Saturday. Spearfish Spartans will move up ahead down the field, but another good job there defensively by Javier Pretel Alegre. Here is Jacoby LaRush, who has a goal in the contest. Otakoven's got 4. Height, LaRush, and Northrop all with goals here for the Governors. And a 7-0 lead. It'll be Lucas Height racing down the near side of the field. Everett Norton, a freshman, will be ready to check in, and he will come in as the Governors will get a corner kick. Lucas Height will come off with under 13 minutes to go here in the second half. 9th corner of the day for the Pierre Governors, but only the first here in the second half. The Governors in the 9th set piece, that'll come in, bouncing ball, settled down. Looking for an opportunity is Wendell Schaefer for a shot, but it will be moved away by a Spearfish. But Javier Pretel Alegre will try and circle around the defense. Be played back. And then now to the near side, closing to the near side. LaRush trying to move it in for Wendell Schaefer, and it'll be played back at midfield, knocked back down by the Governors and by Caden Morris. His pass was going up ahead for Cale Schrake. And then Spearfish will move it up ahead, and we get a whistle and a foul committed by the Governors. With under 12 to go now here in the second half. You have any scouting info on the Lincoln Patriots?
Just that they're really, really good. You know, talking earlier in the year to Coach Blanchette about the season and what to expect and things like that. He pointed them out as one of the most skilled teams in the state, and actually said he thought they were well above most teams in the state. So they're going to be really good. But obviously, Sioux Falls Christian pretty good themselves.
Now, on top of that, what Coach Blanchette told you, and what the Governors have been able to do today with a 7-0 lead, as we get another sub coming in here for both these teams. Is this exactly, I mean, obviously Coach Blanchette couldn't have drew this up to be a 7-0 win, but is this exactly what the Governors needed to be able to have the confidence to be able to go compete against Lincoln?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think Pierre was confident about this game if they played the way they thought or they knew they could. You know, I think they've gained confidence throughout the year and have understood that they've not been blown out, or they've been able to play with every team on the schedule. So I think they've just grown into that role, being comfortable with their own talent and things like that. And when in my conversation with him, he thought, if we play like we should, we can get a win. And he actually mentioned the word shutout, so it wouldn't be only on us if that doesn't happen. But sorry, Sean.
He was the first one to say it, so
yeah, right.
I am now excused. You're already excused because I was the first one. I had said it before you, as this will go out of play and Spearfish will get a throw in. So it makes me feel a lot better that I'm off the hook over the next 10 minutes to make that happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we are under 10 minutes to go here in the second half. A 7-0 lead for the Governors. They scored 4 in the first half, another 3 early on in the second half, and have been able to roll themselves into the quarterfinal game. As this is one of the best seasons. This is the best season since soccer has been a state sport win-wise. It will continue into the quarterfinals. And heck, with a win on the quarterfinals, that will just add on to this fantastic season the Governors have had, with a chance to go play in the semifinals next week, Tuesday. It is Tuesday, Saturday, the 4 dates with the state championship down in Yankton this year. As the AA teams will play first. I believe it was the boys that were going to play first, or the girls play first, and the boys would be able to play second. And this will be moved up ahead and taken here by Polrise, who will roll it into Lieferman, who will easily play that one with now under 9 minutes to go here in the second half. We'll have a quick post-game show. We'll get you the finale of the Phillies and Mets. Also then be getting set for the game between the Dodgers and the Padres before a 4-game day. No Coach's Corner tomorrow. Hope to be able to talk to Coach Blanchette next week on Coach's Corner, which means that his team's going to play for a state championship next week, Saturday. We'd love to be able to have a conversation with him for Coach's Corner, as it will be here for the Governors that will, again, they're going to take on most likely the Lincoln Patriots, unless something wild happens in that first-round game against Sturgis. And they already had a 3-1 lead over the Sturgis Scoopers. This will be moved in here by Spearfish. Looking for that shot. They will score to make it 7-1. And so Lieferman does not get the shutout, but the Spartans do get one back, and Pierre is still leading by 6, 7-1. Here with just under 8 minutes to go here in the second half. I'm trying to see the number on who scored that goal, as it looks like it was by number 2 and Evan Duncan. So a 7-1 lead now here for the Governors, but still leading by 6, and still with only 7 minutes to go. Spearfish has to score at will at this point. This will be Everett Norton that will move in. Up ahead, trying to get it overhead for the Governors, and now the Spartans will move it back another time. Spearfish moving up ahead. Here's another opportunity. Live from in. That goes off of a foot, and a Western Northrop save comes in to kick it out and keep it to a corner kick, and a great play by Western Northrop. And again, you're up 7-1. That goal goes in. 7-2 game doesn't really make a difference, but Northrop not giving up the play, and something that winning teams are able to do is continue to play down the final minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And there again goes back to what you were talking about earlier as far as habits.
That one goes off the crossbar, might have been off the corner of the post and crossbar, and the Spartans almost made it a 7-2 game. This will be another long shot upcoming. That was blocked down. Ethan Croft with that opportunity, but it will be moved back by the Governors as it will go out of play. To throw here for Pierre as Caden Aharts will check in. So the Governors, with now 6 minutes remaining, a few more subs that will be checking in here for Pierre. A couple of starters, but also we'll see the backup goalkeeper now that the shutout is gone. Carter Templeton will have a chance to check in and give Lieferman a breather on the bench to close out the game. Here's Aharts moving it right back in, coming into the game. He is upended, and he is still down right now. You hope that he's able to get right back up, and he's not injured. He was slow to get to his feet, and he is not really limping, but walking slow back down the field. As Spearfish will have it back to the side of the box right now, but it'll be cleared away by the Spartans, and it'll come this way as LaRush will bounce that one over and out of play for a throw here for Spearfish with about 5 minutes to go. And now we've got Aharts and another Spearfish guy down. So 2 guys go down, 1 for each team. As the clock will continue to run here with 4:50 left to go. So it have a couple of guys get checked out here by Casey Michelson. With 4:50 to go here. So Aharts will walk his way off the field. And again, for Ethan Croft, you hope that he is okay. Actually, it looks like Aharts maybe is going to stay in the contest. He will stay in. So the Governors did not make that sub. But you hope that Aharts is just a little bit of, be able to work it out here in the final couple minutes as he stays in the game. Aharts does look a lot better as he's got the ball, trying to feed one up ahead for Kale Schrake. It'll roll in, and Lamo will grab it up here for the Spearfish Spartans. This will be here in the near side. That'll come out of play. And another throw upcoming here for the Governors, and subs checking in as Caleb Morris is in, and Jacob Leiferman will come out of the ball game. Carter Templeton will check in, so the freshman will get a chance to play in the playoffs. The backup goalkeeper. A good game for Jacob Leiferman in net. As Carter Norton will throw it in here for the Governors. As with 3:30 remaining, this will be out of play, or a foul actually committed against the Spartans. So now you get Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to prepare for Lincoln. And also not forget about how good you played in this contest. This will be offside against the Governors.
Yeah, 3 days doesn't seem like a lot, but you're really working on what you do most of the time. You can watch a little film on Lincoln and kind of see what they like to do, but you're not really designing a defense or anything like that, or a game plan per se like in football.
This will be sent down the field looking for a run, pull rise, but the first one to it is going to be Caden Morris. And this will be moved in, and it'll be between the legs of Northrop, so Templeton can get a piece of it and throw it down the field with now 2.5 minutes to go. Well, we were waiting for goals to be scored, and jokingly said if 4 of the 5 goals can go in favor of the Governors, it'd be great. Well, they scored the first 7. And of the 8 goals that were scored, they win at 7-. They're leading 7-1. As now we get another Governor down on the far side of the field. And there was a hit. I wouldn't say a hit after the whistle, but it was one that maybe caught the Governors off guard. And the clock is still running here with 1:40 to go. We got 100 seconds remaining, and they will stop the clock with 1:36 to go. And we do get the Governor off the field, as it is Ghaznavi that is maybe got the wind knocked out of him for a second. And he will come off the field. The Governors will get the sub on. And with 1:36 to go here in the second half, restart the clock, and just 90 seconds separate the Governors from their first playoff victory at home. Not too bad. Home cooking. Governors might want to do this more often in the playoffs. Get home to start the playoffs and get a couple more wins. And they played as close to a perfect game as you can here this afternoon.
Yeah, they did overwhelm Spearfish. Once they got the first couple of goals, there was really no answer, and this game from there on out was never in doubt.
And Alex Odekoven with those 4 goals. He is our player of the game. And, I mean, you score 4 goals, it's something else has got to go really well for somebody to take that away from you. As this will make its way down the field, and an opportunity here for the Governors. And Caleb Morris looking for one more shot with his left foot. Got it over, and a save made. Not a whole lot from, I believe, was that Everett Norton? Yeah, Everett Norton had that opportunity, and it was not quite enough on it to get past. Here in the final 20 seconds of the second half. It is Morris again. Caleb Morris centering one, and it's cleared away by the Spartans. With 10 seconds to go, Alex Odekoven got the scoring started. Past the mid, as there's a long shot that just missed at the final seconds. But it doesn't matter because the Pierre Governors dominate their way to a 7-1 victory. 4 goals for Alex Odekoven, and Pierre is advancing to the quarterfinals. 7-1 win for Pierre over Spearfish. Back with the postgame after this here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of Pierre Governor Sports. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes from the South Dakota State Capitol building and right down the road from where the Pierre Governors play. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre. Go Govs!
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
Comtech is a total technology solutions provider. Comtech offers technology solutions for commercial, agricultural, and residential applications. For system design, telecommunication, wireless distribution, network services, cabling systems, security, or audio and video needs, Comtech is ready to get technology to work for you, not against you. Stop into Comtech at 2510 East Irwin Street in Pierre, or visit our website comtechplus.com. Comtech, your trusted technology solutions provider. AGE Corporation's Contractors and Crane Services, proud supporter of Pierre Governor football. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That's 223-2732. Proud supporter of local sports. Have you assessed the condition of your roof at your home or business? Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters can help. Since 2010, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters has been helping their customers in Pierre, Fort Pierre, and all surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the professionals at Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters know how to get the job done. Specializing in all types of roofing, they'll make sure to find the right fit for you and your home. Give them a call at 605-280-9797 or get a free quote on their website at dakotastormroofing.com. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters. Reliable roofing for your peace of mind.
Sanford Health Pierre Clinic provides comprehensive and convenient care to Pierre, South Dakota, and its surrounding communities. We care for all your health needs, including preventive care, pediatric health, annual checkups, chronic disease care, and more. Schedule an appointment today at 605-224-0369. Ask about our heart health specialists. Visit this clinic on the third Wednesday every month. Sanford Health Clinic, Pierre, 605-224-0369. As we welcome you back into the post-game show, the Pierre Governors win it 7-1 over the Spearfish Spartans. 4 goals from Alex Odakoven, also had a goal from Weston Northrup, Lucas Heintz, and Jacoby LaRush, as the Governors did not score until about the 13-minute mark of that first half, and then end up scoring 4 goals in the first half and 3 quickly in the first 15 or so minutes in the second half to win 7-1. And Mendel, this was as a complete game as we have seen and from this Pierre Governor boys soccer team in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, strong defense. Spearfish never really challenged a whole lot, and when they did, the defense was in good position to defuse the threat. And then, like I say, the rush in the middle, winning balls, and then feeding the speed on the wings, and Odakoven just making hard runs to the top of the box and in front of the net paid off in chance after chance, and just got to keep doing things like that.
Well, the Governor boys are trying to get Sean Blanchette with the water cooler, and they're chasing him down right now as the water's going everywhere. They end up dropping it, so Blanchette doesn't. He gets a little bit of a water bath. He gets a little bit of a shower there, but that's. And the Governors had not played a home playoff game before tonight. The first time they've ever done that since the sport has been a state sport. And to get a win and to do it as they did, I mean, you see, if you're watching on YouTube, you see all the fans that are here, a great turnout. And you know, like the Governors made that just about as perfect as a game as you can get in the first round of a playoff game.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, a long time coming, I'm sure. And there's some seniors there and some parents that have put in a lot of time hoping for this day, and to see it all come to the rewards that the team earned is pretty special.
Governors finished with 23 shots, as well as also to just 9 for Spearfish. They had 9 different corner kicks in that game, and the Govs just dominated the Spearfish Spartans to a 7-1 win and advanced to the quarterfinals, where they will take on the Lincoln Patriots in that second round. We'll have Pierre volleyball scheduled for you on Saturday. We'll see where the time lends us on Saturday for the game, but otherwise most likely just be Pierre volleyball, and then we'll get you Pierre soccer in the semifinals as long as the Governors get an upset over Lincoln, which, you know, after tonight, the best thing that can happen is the Lincoln Patriots are going to bed tonight saying, oh boy, we got a really tough Pierre Governor team coming to town on Saturday, and they get a little nervous, while the Governors are feeling pretty confident and pretty excited to take on the Lincoln Patriots coming up on Saturday. But the Governors do win it 7-1. We'll get you out into New York for the finale of the contest between the Mets and the Phillies, as the Mets have a 6-0 lead, and then we'll have the Dodgers and Padres coming up after that. For Mendel Miller, John Wakeler here, Emma Thielen back at the station. Governor girls, they fall a heartbreaker 1-0 as their season comes to an end, but the Governor boys dominate to a 7-1 victory over Spearfish, as we say so long from Pilk Fields.
You've been listening to the Pierre Governors on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. The Pierre Governors on KCCR are sponsored by Agtegra, First Fidelity Bank, Red Rosa, Wheelhouse Auto Body, SD Savin, Wegner Auto, and State Farm Becky Potsaba Agency. And by Pizza Ranch, Rising Hope Counseling, Sanford Clinic, River Bottom Sanitation, Black Hills Federal Credit Union, Anderson Rumsa Dental, Home Care Services, and Country Carpet and Flooring. By Olson Plumbing, First Dakota National Bank, Boys and Girls Club of the Capital Area, Slumberland Furniture, AGE Corporation Ready Mix, Dakota Storm and Roofing, and South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection. Peer Governors on KCCR is also sponsored in part by Beck Motors, First United Methodist Church, Zander Auto Parts, Ferding Electric, May Adam, Owyhee Federal Credit Union, Gales Gas, and Shane's Pharmacy. And by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, Graham